OMG, Kate's pregnant!
Wait, your cousin Kate?
Yeah, can you believe it? Baby's due in October. It's crazy. They literally just got married last year.
Wow, that's great news! We should definitely send them a gift or something.
For sure. But hey, you know what I just realized?
What's that?
Literally everyone in both our families has kids now, except us. I mean, think about it. They all got married after we did.
I get that, but these things take time, you know. It's not a race.
I know, but still, you have to admit it's kind of weird being the only ones without kids. Even your parents keep not so subtly asking when we're going to have a baby.
Really? My parents said something to you about it?
Well, no, not to me directly. They're trying to be considerate and not pressure me, but the hints are definitely there.
Huh, I guess I didn't realize they were pushing for grandkids that much.
It's getting pretty obvious. Your mom literally asked me what prenatal vitamins I'm taking the other day.
Wow, okay, that's not exactly subtle.
Right? I played it off, but it was awkward. Sometimes I wonder if they think there's something wrong with me.
Yeah, I'm sure that's not it. They're just excited to have grandchildren.
I get that, but the pressure is a lot. Especially when it seems so easy for everyone else.
I hear ya. Tell you what, let's make a deal.
What kind of deal?
I know the baby stuff has been stressing you out, so from now on, if my parents bring it up, I'll handle it. I'll tell them we're not ready yet and to back off a bit.
Really? You do that?
Of course! We're a team, right? I've got your back.
Thanks, babe. I really appreciate that.
Anytime. But hey, I gotta run. Big project deadline coming up.
No worries. I know you're swamped at work. Text me later?
You got it. Love ya.
Love you too. Hey, you free to chat real quick? Had something else I wanted to ask you. Hello? Earth to Kevin.
Sorry, babe, in a meeting. Can't really talk now.
Oh, okay, no problem. I'll just ask you later then.
Might be home a little late tonight, by the way, but I'll text you.
Sounds good. Don't work too hard.
I'll do my best.
Hey, working late again tonight?
Yeah, looks like it. Got a ton of stuff to catch up on. Don't wait up for me.
Okay, it's just, I was going through some paperwork, and I happened to see your most recent pay stub.
You were looking at my pay stub? Why?
I wasn't snooping, I swear. It just happened to be on the bathroom counter. But that's not the point.
Okay, so what is the point then?
Well, for someone who's been working late almost every night, there's not a whole lot of overtime pay on here.
So, what are you trying to say?
I'm not trying to say anything. Just thought it was a little odd, that's all.
Look, it's not always about the money. Sometimes I just grab drinks with friends after work. Blow off some steam, you know?
Right, because that's something you do all the time.
What's that supposed to mean?
In the 5 years we've been together, I can count on one hand the number of times you've gone out for drinks with friends.
Maybe I'm just trying new things, expanding my social circle.
Uh-huh. And which friends are these exactly?
No one you know.
Of course not.
What, you want names? A guest list?
Nope, just curious. Since apparently my husband is leading this whole secret social life I know nothing about.
Oh, come on, let's not do this. I'm not leading some secret life.
Could have fooled me.
Can we just drop it? I'm not in the mood for an interrogation.
Fine, whatever. Far be it from me to ask questions.
Don't be like that. It's just drinks with coworkers. It's not a big deal.
If it's not a big deal, then why are you being so weird about it?
I'm not being weird. You're the one making a big thing out of nothing. God, I can't do anything without you jumping down my throat.
Wow, okay. Excuse me for giving a crap about my husband's life.
Babe, I didn't mean it like that. I'm just stressed from work and I'm taking it out on you. I'm sorry.
It's fine.
No, it's not. You were just asking an innocent question and I bit your head off. That wasn't fair.
I appreciate the apology. I'm just worried about you, that's all. You've been so distant lately.
I know, I'm sorry. Things have just been crazy at work, but I shouldn't be taking that out on you.
Thank you for saying that. I miss you.
I miss you too. Tell you what, this weekend, let's do something special. Just you and me. We'll drop everything else and make some time for us.
I'd really like that.
Me too. But I should probably get back to work now. I'll text you when I'm headed home, okay?
Okay. Love you.
Love you too.
Hey, just checking in. You heading home soon? It's getting late.
Crap, I totally lost track of time. I'm gonna be here at least another hour.
Seriously?
I know, I'm sorry. I'll make it up to you this weekend, I promise.
I'm going to hold you to that.
Counting on it.
All right, well, don't stay too late. And be quiet when you come in so you don't wake me up.
Will do. Night, babe.
Night. Kevin, we need to talk. Now.
Can it wait? I'm in the middle of something at work.
No, it can't wait. This is important.
Fine. What's so urgent?
I don't want to do this over text. I really think we should talk in person.
Okay, now you're scaring me. What's going on?
I don't want to get into it over the phone. Just come home as soon as you can, please.
All right, I'll try to duck out early. Be home in an hour.
Thank you. See you soon. Where are you? I thought you said you were coming straight home.
I got held up in a meeting that's running long.
Are you kidding me right now? Unbelievable. I don't know why I'm even surprised at this point.
Babe, I'm so sorry. I couldn't get out of the meeting.
Save it. I don't want to hear any more excuses.
Can you please just tell me what's wrong? You're starting to freak me out.
What's wrong is that I saw you yesterday, downtown, in the middle of the afternoon.
What do you mean you saw me?
I mean exactly what I said. I saw you with my own eyes.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Really? You're going to play dumb? I saw you walking into the Marriott with some woman.
It's not what you think.
Oh, please. Don't even try to deny it. I know exactly what I saw.
Just let me explain.
Explain what? How you've been lying to me for weeks? Months even?
It's not like that.
Then what was it like, Kevin? Because from where I'm standing, it looks a whole heck of a lot like you're having an affair.
I can explain everything. Just give me a chance.
I've given you plenty of chances. All you've done is lie to my face. Over and over and over again.
Babe, please. It was just drinks with a coworker. It didn't mean anything.
Just drinks? In a hotel? Do you really expect me to believe that?
I know how it looks, but I swear nothing happened.
I don't believe you. I can't do this anymore. I want you out of the house.
Whoa, wait a minute. You're kicking me out?
You're darn right I am. I can't even stand to look at you right now.
Can we please just talk about this?
Oh, now you want to talk. Where was all this urgency to communicate before you got caught cheating?
I'm not cheating!
Nonsense!
This is so unfair. You're not even giving me a chance to tell my side.
I don't want to hear your side. All you do is lie.
Oh, that's rich coming from you.
And just what the heck is that supposed to mean?
You really want to know? Fine. If you could actually manage to get pregnant like a normal wife, maybe I wouldn't have to look elsewhere for female companionship.
Wow. Did you really just say that to me?
Well, it's true, isn't it? We've been trying for years, Hannah. At some point, you have to face facts. Maybe you're just not cut out for motherhood.
Go jump in a lake, Kevin. You don't deserve to be a father.
You know what? You're right. What's even the point of staying married to someone who can't give me children?
Funny you should mention that.
What's that supposed to mean?
I'm pregnant, you jerk.
You're lying!
Believe what you want, but I have the blood test to prove it.
No! No way! You're just saying this to trap me!
Oh, get over yourself. I don't want you. I don't need you. And I sure as heck deserve better than you.
This can't be happening!
Well, it is. And you know what? I'm done. I'm calling a lawyer first thing Monday morning.
Wait! Let's not be hasty here!
Hasty? Are you joking? You cheated on me. You've been lying for God knows how long, and then you have the gall to blame me and my supposed infertility when I've actually been pregnant this whole time.
I messed up, I know that, and I'm so sorry. But please don't do this. We can work it out for the baby.
For the baby? Now you want to play dedicated father? Where was all that concern when you were fooling around with your mistress?
It didn't mean anything, I swear. It was just a physical thing.
Just physical. Wow. You say that like it's supposed to make me feel better.
That's not what I meant. Darn it, Hannah, you know I'm no good at this stuff. Can't we just hit pause and take a beat? I'm trying to process the fact that I'm gonna be a dad here.
No, Kevin, we cannot hit pause. This is happening, and I'm not going to just sweep your affair under the rug. You made your bed, now lie in it.
What about couples therapy, marriage counseling? I'll do anything, Hannah, I mean it. I know I have a lot to make up for, but you've got to give me a chance to do better. I mean, good grief, you're having my baby.
I'm well aware, but that doesn't change what you did.
So that's it then? You're just gonna throw away 5 years of marriage without even trying to work through this?
I didn't throw away anything, Kevin. You threw it away. when you broke our vows.
This isn't fair. You can't just cut me out of my kid's life.
Oh, don't even start with that. No one is saying you can't be in the baby's life, but that doesn't mean I have to stay married to a lying cheater.
So what? You're just gonna raise our kid alone?
Who said anything about alone? I have family, I have friends, I have a whole support system.
So you're just gonna cut me off? Punish me by turning my own child against me?
Do you even hear yourself right now? The level of narcissism is actually astounding. I'm not punishing you. You're experiencing consequences. There's a difference.
This is so messed up. You can't do this to me, Hannah!
I'm not doing anything to you. You did this to yourself. Look, I can't keep going around in circles like this. I'm exhausted. And frankly, I'm done.
So that's it? We're really over?
I'm going to stay with my sister for a while to give us both some space. And you'll be hearing from my lawyer.
Hannah, wait! I love you! Doesn't that mean anything?
If you really loved me, you wouldn't have cheated in the first place. Goodbye, Kevin.
Hannah, please, just talk to me. I need you to know how sorry I am, how much I regret what I did. It was a huge mistake, the biggest mistake of my life, and I swear it will never happen again. I'll spend the rest of my life making this up to you if I have to. Just please don't shut me out. I love you so much, and I already love our baby more than anything in this world. Doesn't that count for something? Can't we find a way to move past this? To heal? I know it won't be easy, but I'm ready to do whatever it takes to be a better man, a better husband, and a good father. Please, Hannah, I am begging you, don't give up on us. Hannah? Are you there? Babe, please, just let me know you're okay. I'm worried about you and the baby. Look, no matter what happens with us, I need you to know that I'm there. I'm all in for you and our child. Always.
I'm fine. Not that you actually care.
Of course I care. How can you even say that?
Oh, I don't know, Kevin. Maybe because your actions have made it pretty darn clear that you don't.
That's not true. I know I messed up. I know I hurt you, and I will regret that for the rest of my life. But please believe me when I say it was a mistake. A horrible, selfish mistake that will never happen again.
You're right. It won't happen again. Because I'm not giving you the chance to do it again.
You can't just shut me out, Hannah. We're gonna be parents. Doesn't that mean anything to you?
Of course it does. But unlike you, I'm actually putting our child first.
And you think cutting me off is putting our child first?
I think protecting myself and this baby from your lies and betrayal is putting us first. But hey, you want to talk about being a parent. Let me ask you this. How many kids does your mistress have?
What? I have no idea. What does that have to do with anything?
Just answer the question, Kevin.
I really don't know. It's not like we sit around talking about her family situation. Can we please just stay on topic? I'm trying to save our marriage here.
That's just it, Kevin. There's nothing left to save. You made your choice. You chose to jeopardize our marriage, our family. And for what? Some floozy from the office?
It's not like that!
Then what is it like, Kev? Because I don't see a whole lot of other ways to spin repeated infidelity.
You're not listening to me. I said it was a mistake.
And I said I'm done. I'm done being lied to. I'm done being disrespected in my own marriage. I'm just done.
So that's it. You're really gonna throw away everything we have?
No, Kevin. You threw it away. You threw it away the second you decided to chase after someone who isn't your wife.
Wow. I can't believe how cold you're being.
Cold? You want to talk about cold? How about finding out your husband has been sneaking around behind your back? And then has the nerve to blame you for it, because you couldn't get pregnant fast enough for him. That's cold, Kevin.
You're never gonna let that go, are you?
Never going to let it go? It just happened! So no, I'm not over it, and I probably never will be. But you know what? That's not even my biggest problem with you right now.
What, there's more? Please, enlighten me about what a terrible person I am.
You want to know what else I found out? When I was digging around trying to figure out how deep your betrayal went?
I'm sure you're gonna tell me.
I found out you're not even the only one. Your little girlfriend, apparently, she gets around.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the fact that you're not her only office fling. Not by a long shot.
That's ridiculous. She wouldn't do that.
Oh, really? Just like you would never cheat on your wife?
That's different.
You're right. It is different. Because apparently, you're just her flavor of the month. Well, I'm the idiot who pledged to spend my life with you.
You don't know what you're talking about. She cares about me.
No, Kevin, she really doesn't. You're just another notch on her belt. But hey, I guess that's what you wanted, right? To be one of the many guys she's screwing on the side?
Shut up. Just shut up. You don't know anything.
I know enough. I know that you threw away our marriage for a woman who couldn't care less about you. I know that you're so narcissistic you can't even see what's right in front of you. And I know that I deserve so much better than this.
Hannah, please. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I never meant for any of this to happen.
But it did happen, Kevin. And sorry isn't going to fix it. Sorry isn't going to erase the lies, or the betrayal, or the complete lack of respect.
I do respect you. I love you.
If you respected me, you wouldn't have cheated. If you loved me, you would have been faithful. But clearly, those are just words to you, empty promises that don't mean anything.
That's not true. I do love you. I want to fix this.
I don't think you can. I don't think I even want you to.
What are you saying?
I'm saying I want a divorce.
No! No way! Hannah, we can work this out!
I'm done trying to work it out. I'm done being your doormat. I'm just done.
I won't sign the papers. I'll fight it!
You do what you need to do, but I've made up my mind. This marriage is over.
What about the baby? Are you really gonna raise our child in a broken home?
That's rich coming from you. You're the one who broke our home with your lies and your cheating.
I made a mistake! I'm trying to fix it!
And I'm telling you, it's too late. The damage is done. There's no coming back from this.
So you're just gonna cut me out of my child's life? I have rights, you know!
Oh, trust me, I know. And unfortunately for you, so does my lawyer.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means that with your track record, the verbal abuse, the neglect, the infidelity, you'll be lucky to get supervised visitation.
Verbal abuse? Neglect? Are you serious right now?
Do I need to remind you about all the times you've yelled at me, called me names, blamed me for your own shortcomings?
I've never laid a hand on you.
Abuse doesn't have to be physical to be real, and the courts know that.
This is unbelievable! I can't believe you would stoop this low!
I'm not stooping anywhere. I'm simply protecting myself and my child from a man who clearly doesn't have our best interests at heart.
That's not true! I would do anything for you! For our baby!
Anything except stay faithful, apparently.
I told you it was a mistake!
And I told you, it's too late. Look, Kevin, I'm tired. I'm tired of talking in circles. I'm tired of your excuses. I'm just tired. So this conversation is over. You'll be hearing from my lawyer.
Hannah, wait! Please don't do this! Hannah! Baby, please, don't shut me out! I know you're getting these. Please, just talk to me. We can figure this out. I love you. Doesn't that count for anything? I talked to my parents, told them everything. They want to help us work it out. My mom said she'd watch the baby anytime, so we can go to counseling or even just have a date night, whatever you want. I'll do anything, Hannah, anything to fix this, to prove to you how sorry I am and how much I love you. Please, just give me one more chance. Hannah, it's been a whole day. I'm going crazy here, not knowing if you're okay, if the baby's okay. I need you to talk to me. I need to know you're all right. I'm losing my mind.
We're fine. No thanks to you.
Thank God. I've been worried sick.
Well, you can stop worrying. I meant what I said. I'm done with this marriage. And I'm done with you.
You don't mean that. You're just upset. It's the hormones talking.
How dare you? How dare you try to blame this on my hormones? As if my completely justified anger isn't real. As if I don't have every right to feel the way I do.
That's not what I meant. Of course you have a right to be upset, but Hannah, this is our family, our baby. We have to try to work it out.
No, Kevin. You should have tried working it out before you torpedoed our marriage with your cheating.
I thought we were done talking in circles.
We are. I just wanted to make sure I was explicitly clear, in case I wasn't before. I am filing for divorce. I am seeking full custody. And if you contest any of it, I will bury you in court. I have all the evidence I need of your affair, of your verbal abuse. of your utter disregard for me or this baby. So please, go ahead and try to fight it. See how well that works out for you.
You can't be serious!
Deadly. You made your bed, Kevin. Now you get to lie in it.
Hannah, please!
I have to go. Don't contact me again. Anything you need to say can go through my lawyer.
Hannah! Hannah! Answer me, damn it!
I quickly divorced Kevin and returned to my parents' home for the birth. I'm raising my child with my parents' help. Of course, I got custody and demanded both alimony and child support. I also sued his affair partner for damages. Kevin and his girlfriend were both fired for violating workplace policies with their affair. The girlfriend's husband discovered her multiple affairs and divorced her, leaving her in debt. Kevin ended up owing significant damages to her husband as well, and now works multiple part-time jobs to pay off his debts. I heard Kevin has become so distrustful that he can't maintain any relationships, romantic or otherwise. This serves as a reminder that holding on to outdated beliefs about gender roles can sometimes be your own undoing. Mike, the backpack arrived from your parents. I already sent them a thank you message.
Oh yeah, they mentioned they were sending one. Was Jake excited?
Yeah, he was thrilled about the blue backpack they got for him. I sent them a photo of Jake wearing it, but your mom's response was kind of weird. I don't know.
Weird how?
She said she doesn't want any more thank you messages from me, and from now on, all communication should go through cell phones instead of their landline. Did I do something to upset her? I don't know what I did to upset her, so I am confused. Did she say anything to you?
I don't know. Maybe she just means you don't need to be so formal with the thank you messages. You're always super polite. I don't know why she would be upset with you.
Did you tell them something about me using their landline too much? I am so confused here.
No, of course not. Why would I do that?
I'm just trying to understand where this is coming from. I really have no idea.
You're reading too much into it.
Does she usually respond like this to thank you messages? She's never had an issue before.
Not that I remember. Maybe she was just busy when she replied.
The last 3 times I called, she picked up and immediately hung up when she heard my voice.
Maybe there's something wrong with their phone?
I don't think that's how she meant it.
Aren't you overthinking this? You've always had a good relationship with my family.
I thought we were okay, but lately it feels different.
What do you mean?
The message seemed pretty clear, Mike. She specifically said she doesn't want messages from me anymore.
Mom can be blunt sometimes. You know how she is.
And even your sister used to text me about K-pop albums every week. Now she won't even respond to my messages.
She's probably just busy with work.
I thought so too, but now I'm not sure. Maybe asking for the specific backpack color was too pushy?
That can't be it. We didn't even ask them to buy it. They offered.
I honestly cannot think of what I did to upset them. Maybe they thought I was greedy or something?
No, they don't. You just passed along Jake's preference. I really don't think that's something to get upset about. Mom was probably just having a bad day.
When I dropped Jake off at school yesterday, I saw your mom volunteering and she was talking to other parents. She turned away when she saw me.
You must have imagined it.
I tried calling her to clear things up afterwards, but she didn't answer.
She might have been out shopping and busy. She usually goes on Thursdays.
No, I've tried to call 3 times this week, Mike. She always answers when you call.
Maybe she's been busy with her garden club meetings?
I checked with Mrs. Peterson next door. The garden club meetings ended last month.
Oh, right, I forgot about that.
Your mom isn't the type to lash out just because she's in a bad mood, so that is not it. She's always been measured and reasonable. Did something happen at the last family dinner I missed?
I don't think so.
Even your cousin blocked me on social media yesterday.
Maybe it was an accident?
Well, I'll check with them casually. If I did something wrong, I'll apologize.
Yeah, that's probably best. I'll handle communication with them from now on if you're worried.
Why would you need to handle it? We've always communicated directly.
Just trying to make things easier for everyone.
Is there something you're not telling me?
What would I be hiding?
It feels like you know something I don't.
You're reading too much into this.
Remember when your mom helped me with Jake's science project? She seemed fine then.
People change their minds about things?
That suddenly? About their daughter-in-law of 7 years?
Like I said, I don't know what's causing her to act like that with you. Can we talk about something else?
Okay, it's not a good feeling. Just please let me know if you find out what's wrong.
Will do. Oh, by the way, I'll be home late again today.
Again? You've been working late a lot recently.
Yeah, we got end-of-year accounting stuff, plus all the new hire preparations for next month.
This is the 3rd time this week.
It's a busy period, you know how it gets.
Didn't you say last month that hiring was finished for the year?
Plans change constantly. We're expanding the department now.
That's not what your colleague mentioned at the grocery store.
Which colleague?
David. He said you weren't in the office yesterday evening.
He must have left before I came back from the client meeting.
I guess so. Hey, so if you were going to be home late, do you want me to save you dinner?
No need, I'll grab something quick and eat at the office. Eat without me.
The office cafeteria is open that late?
We order delivery when we work overtime.
I'll at least keep some leftovers ready in case you get hungry later.
Thanks. Alright, I should get back to work. Try not to worry too much about Mom, okay?
Okay. Oh, hey, wait. One more thing. Did you get the documents I sent to your work email?
What documents?
Jake's school permission slip. I forwarded it this afternoon.
Oh, I haven't checked my email today.
But you just said you were working on end-of-year accounts.
I meant personal email. I've been in meetings all day and haven't gotten time to check. Look, I need to go. We can talk more later. Just swamped with work. Talk tonight? I really need to focus on work now.
Okay, don't work too hard.
Thanks for understanding.
By the way, your gym bag was in the car.
Oh?
I thought you said you were going to the gym after work yesterday.
I decided to skip it. Too busy.
The receipt from the restaurant fell out.
What restaurant?
The one you had dinner at instead of the gym.
It was a work dinner.
Since when does the office do work dinners at romantic French bistros?
Client's choice.
The receipt was for 2 people.
A colleague joined me.
Must have been an important meeting to skip the gym.
It was! Look, I really need to go now.
Of course, wouldn't want to keep you from work.
What's with the quotation marks?
Nothing, just being understanding.
You're acting strange today.
Am I, or are you?
I don't have time for this. Talk later.
Right. Later, when you're done working.
Sarah, we're heading to my parents' next weekend.
Okay, did something happen?
They just want to celebrate Jake starting elementary school.
Oh, right. We only celebrated with my parents so far, but are you sure it's okay for me to come? Maybe you don't want me to?
We could just say you're not feeling well.
So you don't want me there?
No, that's not it. I know you haven't talked to Mom lately, but...
It's been 3 weeks since she's responded to any of my messages.
Maybe she's just been busy?
Your cousin posted photos from the family lunch last week.
What lunch?
The one we weren't invited to.
They probably thought we were busy.
Your whole family has been acting strange. Even your cousin didn't reply to Jake's thank you video.
Maybe she's busy. She doesn't really have to react to every video and photo.
She posts on social media every day, Mike.
Look, it's probably nothing serious.
Jake asked why Grandma doesn't answer his calls anymore.
She's been having phone problems.
Only with our numbers?
I don't know what to say.
I still think something's off. I got some K-pop merch through work contacts that she used to like. When I offered to send it to her, she said she didn't want it anymore.
Maybe she's not a fan anymore?
No, her profile picture is still that same idol. She used to text me about new albums all the time. Now she leaves me on red.
People get busy, you know? I think you're overthinking here.
Your mother told Mrs. Kim she hasn't seen Jake in months.
When did you talk to Mrs. Kim?
I didn't. Jake's teacher mentioned it.
Oh.
But we saw your parents 3 weeks ago.
Mom's memory isn't what it used to be.
She remembers everything else perfectly fine.
Then maybe she already has it.
You're probably right. I'm overthinking things.
We can sort it all out when we visit next week.
That's what worries me. By the way, Mike, you spent way too much on the credit card last month. What was that $3,000 charge?
Oh, that!
Yes, that. I need to know for our budget tracking.
Sorry about that. Mom asked me to buy something for her.
What? She wanted something? What did she want for $3,000?
Yeah, she mentioned wanting a massage chair, so I got her one.
The same mom who won't answer my calls asked you to buy her a massage chair?
She mentioned it when I visited last week.
You visited them without telling me?
It was just a quick stop after work.
There's another charge here for $500 at a jewelry store.
That was for Mom's birthday.
Her birthday is in December.
Early shopping, they were having a deal, so...
You spent that much without telling me? That's shocking.
I forgot to mention it. I mean, it wasn't being delivered here, and I paid by card.
We always discuss big purchases first. That's been our rule since we got married.
It was a special circumstance.
And the $200 at that new restaurant downtown?
Client dinner.
On a Sunday?
They were in town briefly.
Still, $3,000 is something you should have discussed with me first. If I wasn't working from home, we couldn't even afford that.
Well, I was thinking we could use some savings if needed.
Don't make decisions about the money I've been saving without asking me.
It's our money, isn't it?
That's exactly why we should discuss it together.
Come on, it's fine once in a while. Besides, buying this for Mom is kinda for your benefit, too.
My benefit? How exactly?
Well, you know.
No, I don't know. Explain it to me.
You were worried about your relationship with her, weren't you? Like, if you refused, it might cause mother-in-law drama?
So you spent our money to fix a problem you won't explain to me?
No, that's not it. Well, nothing's wrong now, but I'd hate for problems to start.
You could have just declined the massage chair, and I don't think this was really for my sake.
Maybe I should have discussed it with you first.
You think?
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I should have talked about it with you first. Sorry. Sarah, I may have explained badly, but there's really nothing going on between you and my mom. You're overthinking it.
You say that, but it's so hard not to think about it.
Can we drop this for now? We'll see them next week anyway.
Whatever. We'll find out next week when we visit.
Everything will be fine, trust me. Oh, and I'll be late again tonight, so don't wait up.
Another late night?
Yup, we still have the big project going on, and its deadline is soon.
On a Friday?
Yeah, client needs it first thing Monday.
Okay. Sorry you have to work so much lately. Good luck with work.
Thanks for understanding.
Just make sure you're home in time for the weekend visit.
Of course, I wouldn't miss it. Sarah, Mom just called me. Did you really leave with Jake?
Yeah? What about it?
You can't just leave like that. What happened while I was out shopping?
Shouldn't you be asking your side? I got to your parents' house and everyone, even the extended family, was there, but no one would even look at me.
Come on, it couldn't have been that bad.
Your cousin literally walked through me like I wasn't there.
Maybe she didn't see you?
She looked right at me first.
Maybe she was distracted?
By what? The whispers about me?
What whispers?
Oh, now you want to know.
Was it really that bad?
Even Jake noticed, and he's only in first grade. I tried to tough it out for one night, but then your aunt called me a worthless wife.
You must have misheard. Nobody in my family would say that.
I heard her perfectly clear, right after she told your mother I was ruining the family name.
That doesn't sound like Aunt Marie.
Really? That's what you're going with?
Maybe you misunderstood the context?
What possible context would make that okay?
Perhaps if you'd stayed longer.
Stay longer? Your mother wouldn't even pass me the salt when I asked.
She probably didn't hear you.
She heard me fine when she told your cousin to watch her purse around me.
Oh, come on, Mom wouldn't say that.
There's no context where that's okay.
Let's just come back and talk about this.
No chance.
Where are you going?
Somewhere Jake won't have to watch his mother being treated like dirt.
You're overreacting.
Am I? Your mother wouldn't even acknowledge Jake's presence.
No way, Mom loves Jake.
Is that why she told him his other grandma would be a better guardian?
She didn't say that.
I was standing right there.
Just come back, we can sort this out.
Sort what out? The way your entire family pretended I didn't exist?
Maybe if you hadn't been so sensitive lately.
Oh, so this is my fault now.
That's not what I meant.
What did you mean then? Explain it to me.
You've been suspicious of everything lately.
Wonder why? Could it be because everyone's acting suspicious? And you know what? I'm so angry at you for defending them too. Thanks for having everyone ignore me. Now that this worthless wife knows she's not welcome, I'm out. Bye.
Wait, Sarah, please be reasonable.
Reasonable? Like your family was reasonable?
At least tell me where you're going.
To my parents, where people actually acknowledge my existence. They love and respect me. They love me and Jake, so we are going over there. I am done with your family. They are all bullies.
You can't take Jake away like this.
Watch me. And, by the way, your sister had some very interesting things to tell me.
What do you mean, very interesting? What did she say exactly?
You'll find out soon enough.
What did she tell you?
Everything you've been saying about me.
Me? I didn't...
Save it. She showed me the texts.
Sarah, what are you talking about? She's probably showing you fake photos. Please, let's talk about this.
Oh, now you want to talk? After letting your whole family treat me like that?
I didn't know they'd act that way.
Right. Just like you didn't know about the rumors.
What rumors?
Don't play dumb, Mike. It doesn't suit you.
Please come back. Think about Jake.
I am thinking about Jake. That's what you don't get.
This isn't fair.
You want to talk about fair? Let's talk about fair when you're ready to tell the truth.
What truth?
Every lie you told them about me.
I can explain.
You figure it out. I'm done.
Sarah, please.
Don't contact me again until you're ready to be honest.
Can I at least talk to Jake?
He's sleeping. Something about watching his mother being ignored by his entire extended family really wore him out.
I'll fix this, I promise.
Too late. This is exactly what you wanted, isn't it? Well, congratulations. You got your wish.
That's not true!
Save it for someone who still believes your lies.
Hey, Sarah, have you calmed down? We need to talk about what happens next.
Perfect timing. I was thinking the same thing.
Really? That's great. You go first.
You want a divorce, right?
What? No, I was thinking we could work this out.
Were you? Like you've been working late?
Look, about the family visit.
About my reputation, you mean?
I see. The way my relatives treated you really hurt, huh? I'm sorry I didn't notice sooner.
You're sorry you didn't notice, or sorry you orchestrated it.
I didn't orchestrate anything!
The monthly transfers to Ashley, were those orchestrated?
I don't know any Ashley!
Still lying? Don't waste my time. Are you okay with divorcing?
I mean, after 10 years together? But okay.
You're giving up awfully easily for someone who claims they want to work things out.
I don't want to, but I respect your feelings, and honestly, maybe divorce is for the best.
You're acting like this is mutual.
Isn't it?
You've been planning this for months, haven't you?
It's just, maybe it would be better for everyone.
Everyone, meaning you and Ashley?
What do you mean?
Actually, everyone's been telling me I should divorce you soon. Your sister's been especially insistent.
My sister? What did she say?
Everything.
What do you mean by everything? She doesn't know anything.
Yeah, they think it's for the best.
Who thinks?
Your family, though they have a very different reason now.
If we stay married, you'll just keep getting hurt.
Couldn't you just cut ties with your family instead?
That's impossible. I love my parents, and even though I have a sister, I'm still the oldest son and heir.
So money and status matter more than your wife and son?
We could still be friends and co-parent.
Friends don't destroy each other's reputations.
It's not that simple.
Actually, it is that simple. You're choosing your family over me?
That's not exactly it. Well, maybe it is. I'm sorry. It's not that I stopped loving you. I just want to be with someone my family accepts.
Someone like Ashley? Your sister called me and said, I heard that I was having an affair and wasting money. She thinks that's why everyone was ignoring me.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The hotel receipts say otherwise.
Those were business meetings.
Really? Want to try that answer again?
What is she talking about? She must be watching too many soap operas or something.
Keep digging that hole, Mike.
I can explain everything. I mean...
So you do know who she is.
That's not...
You don't need to keep lying. You were having an affair, weren't you? You told your parents all sorts of lies about me to make yourself look better, right?
That's not... I mean...
You're such an idiot, going through all this just because you didn't want to look like the bad guy.
I didn't do anything! I have proof!
There can't be any proof, because I'm not the one who had an affair. You know what I do for work, right?
You're an engineer?
Right, and I'm good with tech. You always had me handle everything, including backing up your phone.
Oh...
Want to know what I found in those backups?
Sarah, please.
Finally caught on. You thought you were being clever using email instead of texting Ashley, trying to hide your affair? Well, I found everything.
Please, I'm sorry. You finally got me to admit it. You must have seen everything, right?
Every single email, every lie you told about me.
I can explain!
Explain how you told your family I was cheating, or explain how you spent our savings on Ashley.
It is hard to explain.
Oh no. Well, thanks for giving up the act. And yeah, good thing you didn't use texting. Jake sometimes plays with our phones. If he'd seen those disgusting messages, I would have torn you apart.
That's why I used email. I still wanted to protect our son.
How thoughtful of you to consider our son while cheating on his mother.
I was trying to be careful.
Careful about getting caught, you mean?
Sarah, I admit to the affair and I'll pay whatever settlement you want. Just please don't tell my parents, please. I don't want them to know. They cannot know.
Oh, I already told them. Of course I did. They thought I was the one having an affair and wasting money. That's defamation.
You told them? It's all over.
Your sister helped me show them the proof.
My sister helped you?
She was disgusted by what you did. Turns out, family loyalty has limits.
You told them everything?
Every email, every lie, every penny you spent on Ashley. What about the divorce? I want to sign the papers as soon as possible, like tomorrow.
I need time to think.
Time to think? You've had plenty of time to think while you were destroying our marriage. Hey, Mike, answer me. The lawyers are waiting. Mike, it's been a week since we talked about divorce, and you still haven't signed the papers. There's a lot of paperwork we need to handle, so hurry up.
Can't we talk about this in person?
There's nothing to talk about.
I sold the massage chair.
Good for you.
I can pay back the money.
That's what the settlement is for.
Sarah, please, don't say anything yet.
Don't tell me you're going to ask me to wait. Your parents and mine both agreed to the divorce. All we need is your signature.
Just give me some time to fix this.
Fix what? Your reputation, inheritance, or affair? There is nothing to fix. And, by the way, your parents already removed you from their will.
What? They told you that?
They did. They told everyone.
I don't want a divorce. I was wrong. I was such an idiot.
We're getting divorced.
I broke up with Ashley. Please, let's try again. I really don't want to be separated from you and Jake.
After she took your money and disappeared?
Oh, you knew about that too?
Like I said, your sister told me everything. How convenient that you want to try again now that Ashley's gone.
She wasn't important to me.
Neither was I, apparently.
That's not true. You and Jake are everything to me.
Now that you've lost everything else, I want to divorce you. Jake will still see you on visitation days, so it's not like you'll never see him.
My parents disowned me.
I know, your sister told me, but that's fair, isn't it? Their son, who spread lies about his wife, was actually cheating and wasting money himself.
I can explain about the money.
I heard you borrowed $30,000 from your parents, telling them it was because I was wasting money. That money went to Ashley, didn't it?
She said she needed it for her mother's surgery.
And you believed her?
She tricked me! When she found out you and my parents knew, she disappeared!
Serves you right.
I've lost everything!
You did this to yourself.
I was completely wrong this time! From now on, I'll focus solely on our family!
Don't talk about from now on when we're getting divorced.
I'll do anything to fix this!
There's nothing to fix. There is no future for us.
Sarah, I need you! You're the only one who can be my wife!
Sorry, but nothing you say will change my mind.
What about counseling? We could try therapy!
The time for that was before you started lying about me to everyone and went on to cheat.
We've been together for 10 years if you count our dating period. One mistake shouldn't end everything.
One mistake? You systematically destroyed my reputation while cheating on me.
I know I messed up badly. Think about Jake's future.
That's rich coming from you. You have no right to say that. I am thinking about Jake's future. A future without lies and betrayal.
Do you really think divorce is the answer? Jake just started first grade. It's gonna be hard raising a boy alone. He needs his father around.
Are you seriously trying to use our son to manipulate me?
I'm just worried about him.
You'll still be Jake's father after the divorce. That's why you're paying child support and why we have visitation days set up.
It won't be the same.
And yes, I'll be a single mom, but my parents and your parents offer to help. I'm not worried at all. I'm prepared to raise him on my own.
Your parents too? Everyone's against me.
Everyone saw who you really are.
I can't do it! I can't be away from you and Jake!
What are you talking about? Before everyone found out, you were the one saying we should get divorced.
That was...
You said you were thinking of my feelings first.
Then think about my feelings now, too. I swear I'll never cheat again. I've changed. You and Jake are all that matter to me.
Now that you've lost everything else, suddenly we matter? How thoughtful and sweet.
Please, I'm begging you.
I can't trust you, so reconstruction is absolutely impossible. Living with a traitor would be like punishing myself.
I promise I'll never do it again. Please, believe me, you and Jake are truly the only ones who matter.
I don't believe you. That's why we're divorcing. You betrayed your family, made me the villain, and tried to secure your own happiness.
I'll spend the rest of my life making it up to you.
Someone like you could never really care about us. No family wants anything to do with you now. You did this to yourself.
Just tell me what I need to do!
Sign the divorce papers. That's all you can do now. My in-laws confronted him and finally got him to sign the divorce papers. I got full custody of Jake, and Mike's settlement covered both the child support and damages from the affair. He ended up with nothing. His parents also told him they're cutting him out of their will. Everything will go to Jake and my former sister-in-law's kids instead. This must have been quite a shock for Mike, who expected to inherit his wealthy parents' estate. After losing his family connections, getting divorced, and losing all his money, he developed depression and quit his job. Currently, Jake and I live near my parents. While Jake doesn't seem too lonely thanks to all the supportive adults around him, children can be more sensitive than we realize and often think about things more deeply than adults. As a single mother now, I'm going to make sure to take care of Jake's emotional well-being and work hard to make him feel that life is even better than before.
Hey, Mike, do you have a minute?
Yup, what's up?
I want to ask you something.
What is it this time? When you want something, it's usually expensive.
That's not true. I haven't asked for anything in weeks. I've been good, I think. LOL.
Oh wait, the designer purse from last month doesn't count?
Of course not. That was different. This is for Lily.
Oh, what does Lily need?
Okay, hear me out. What if we got Lily a smartphone? All the other kids in her class have one. I think it's time we get her one too.
Isn't she too young? She's only in elementary school. I don't know about that.
No way. Everyone has one these days. Even elementary school kids. The time is different now.
Everyone? That seems like an exaggeration. No way.
Sarah from 4B has one, and Emma from her dance class has one too. And literally every single kid in her study group. It's the new norm.
I'm worried, though. She could easily access inappropriate content online. I don't know if we can really manage or protect her from those.
We can put parental controls on it. My friends' kids have phones and they figured out how to bypass the controls. Ended up spending thousands on games. Plus, Lily would never do anything like that. She's too much like you. You know, almost boring she's so well behaved.
Hey, she's not boring. Don't call her that.
Oh, you know what I mean. She's so responsible for her age, and she never causes trouble.
She really is a good kid, unlike someone I know who just had to have the latest smartwatch last week.
Stop bringing up my shopping. I am not that bad. And this is about Lily, not me.
You have a point, though. With how often I travel for work, maybe it would help me feel better knowing she can reach me.
Exactly. Let's get her one. Elementary school kids having phones is totally normal now.
How many of her classmates actually have phones, though?
Almost everyone. At least 15 kids. Their moms were talking about it at the last PTA meeting. So yeah, this is the new norm now. One of her close friends just got the newest model. Her mom was showing it off yesterday.
Really? I thought it was too early, but I guess times have changed. That is crazy.
I want to get her a good one, just like her other friends.
Wait, I was thinking about one of those kids' phones, but you want to get her the newest model, like a regular smartphone? How much are we talking about? That seems excessive for a child. She won't even use all the features. I don't even have the latest model.
Well, it would be so embarrassing for her to have a cheap phone. The other kids might think we're poor.
What? No way. Nobody cares what kind of phone someone has, especially at her age.
That's not true at all. These things matter for friendships, and the other moms definitely notice. They pay close attention to everything. They'll look down on me if my daughter has some cheap phone.
Okay, but since when do you care what they think? I thought this was about Lily.
I always care. You don't understand how these things work. Social status matters, especially with moms. One of the moms already asked what model we're getting for her too.
Wow, the mom crowd sounds intense. I'm glad I'm not dealing with that type of circle.
Yeah, they're brutal if your kid doesn't have the right things. Remember the backpack we got for Lily?
The one you insisted on buying? That overpriced brand? Yes, I remember.
And remember how happy Lily was when all the girls wanted to sit with her at lunch?
You're really good at guilt tripping, you know that?
I just want what's best for our daughter. I know how mean and judgmental kids can be. Our daughter deserves the best, don't you think?
All right, you can pick out the phone. Get whatever you think is best for her.
Really? You're the best. She's going to love it. And while we're at it, maybe I could upgrade mine too?
What? Didn't you just get a new one last year? My phone is older than yours.
But there's an even newer one out now. I already told the other moms I was getting it. Plus, you can use the one I have right now.
So, you told them before talking about it with me? Why would you do that?
I was just so excited about the camera features and figured, why not? You get to have a semi-new phone and I get a brand new one.
Ashley.
Plus, the camera is way better. I want to take nice photos and videos of the kids growing up. I need a good camera for that.
The camera on your current phone is perfectly fine. It's only a year old.
But the new one has a special portrait mode. Think of all the beautiful photos of the family.
Fine, go ahead.
Thank you. You're such a sweet husband. I'm so lucky. Thank you. I promise I will take good photos.
We'll see. Just don't expect brand new phones every time a new one comes out. And don't lose it. You've lost your phones in the past. Please be careful.
Of course I won't lose it.
Just try to keep track of it. You know, these things aren't cheap. I don't want to keep buying brand new phones every time a new one comes out.
I will. Want to see the models I picked out?
Sure, show me the damage to my wallet.
Oh, don't be dramatic. We make good money. We can afford it.
And you're very good at spending it.
Looks like Lily's really got the hang of her phone. I hear she texts with you a lot.
Yeah, kids adapt so quickly. Her typing has gotten really fast. She always texts me when I'm out for work. Hope it lasts through her teens. Girls usually hit that stage where they think their dad is embarrassing.
That time will come eventually.
Don't say that! I worry enough as it is. Being away so much for work means I don't get to spend enough time with my kids.
At least you're providing for us. That's what matters.
Still, I miss so many moments with Sarah. She's growing so fast.
She won't even remember you being gone at this age.
That doesn't make me feel better.
You know what I mean. You're doing your best.
This job does have a lot of travel. I wish I didn't have to leave them even for a day.
You're going to Thailand next week, right? But at least you get to experience different countries. I'm stuck at home doing childcare. Must be nice staying in those fancy hotels.
I mean, I understand it seems like I'm having a good time, but I'm not. They all look the same after a while. I'd rather stay home with my girls.
Better than being stuck with a crying baby all day.
You have your mom friends to help, right?
They're too busy with their own kids lately.
What about Karen from 4B? She used to help a lot.
We're not really talking right now.
Oh, what happened?
Just some mom drama. You know how moms can be. So, I wish I get to have your job and leave here from time to time. That's like a free vacation to me.
It's mostly challenging, actually, especially working with locals. There are language and cultural barriers that make everything harder, so it's not as fun as you think.
But you get all those frequent flyer miles.
I'd trade them all for more time with the girls.
Don't be so dramatic. Your job pays for our lifestyle.
Maybe I should look for something with less travel.
But then we couldn't afford nice things for the girls.
Is that really what matters most? The money?
Of course not. But it helps a lot. But hey, at least you have Lily's text to cheer you up now, right? You can at least communicate with her now. See, getting her a phone was a good idea. I told you to listen to me.
Yeah, you were right. It does make me feel better knowing I can check in on her. And by the way, how do you like your phone so far?
As soon as you set everything up with those apps and settings, I had to show it off to everyone. Everyone was so jealous. It felt amazing.
Just be careful not to lose it or break it.
I won't. I'm being extra careful.
I installed the tracking app on the phones too.
For mine too?
Yes, on both phones, just in case. I want to know where my girls are. Better safe than sorry. These phones are expensive and you never know what could happen while I'm away.
Yes, but we're the only family in our friend group where both the parent and the child have the latest phones. Lily's friends are all jealous too.
That seems to matter a lot to you.
Image is important in our circles. All thanks to how hard you work to provide for us. Thank you, Daddy.
You're welcome. With our newborn, I need to work even harder. Sorry I can't help much while traveling.
Don't worry about us. We manage.
How's Sarah sleeping?
Still waking up a lot, but Lily helps.
She shouldn't have to help that much. She's just a kid.
She likes being a big sister.
Still, it's a lot of responsibility.
True, single parenting is tough, but the kids are far apart in age, and Lily helps out a lot.
You're not single parenting. I'm just traveling for a few days.
Same difference when you're gone so much and so often.
I know. Maybe I should cut back on trips.
But then who would pay for our shopping trips?
Is that all you care about?
I'm joking, but seriously, we're fine.
She's such a responsible big sister. I love seeing how much she tries to take care of her baby sister.
Yeah, but she is sometimes too responsible, just like you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing, just that you both worry too much. Let's both do our best without pushing ourselves too hard.
Right, I should get some sleep. Early meeting tomorrow.
What time is it there anyway?
Almost midnight. Thailand's ahead by 12 hours.
Must be jet lagged.
Always am. Give the girls a kiss for me.
Will do. Get some rest. Daddy? Help me, Daddy.
Hey, baby girl. What's wrong, sweetie? Did something happen?
The baby won't stop crying.
You mean your sister? She might be hungry. Tell Mommy right away.
Mommy's not here.
What do you mean she's not there? Where is she?
I don't know. She left after breakfast. She went out for shopping, maybe? I don't know. She's been gone all morning. She told me to feed Sarah her bottle if she cries.
She left you alone with the baby?
I gave her the bottle, but she won't stop crying.
All morning? Oh, it must be evening there now. Did Mom say where she was going?
Mommy told me not to tell you when she goes out. I'm not supposed to tell you ever.
Wait, what? Does this happen often?
Yes. Mommy's always gone. She never comes home when you're traveling.
How long has this been happening?
Since Sarah was born, Mommy said she needs her me time.
And she leaves you alone with the baby?
Sometimes Mrs. Parker from next door checks on us.
Mrs. Parker? Karen Parker?
Yes, but she stopped coming over. The neighbor lady just yelled at us. She said the baby's too loud. But I can't make her stop crying. Daddy, I'm scared the neighbor will get mad again.
Which neighbor yelled at you?
The lady from upstairs. She knocked really loud.
Okay, sweetie, don't answer the door, okay? Whatever anyone says, don't open the door.
I didn't. But Sarah won't stop crying. I tried rocking her like Mommy showed me.
I see. I'm so sorry, baby girl. That must have been scary, but it's okay now. Stay calm. I'll call Grandma to come right away. She'll know how to help the baby stop crying.
Grandma's coming?
Yes, very soon. She lives close by, remember?
Will she be mad at me?
No, sweetie. Why would she be mad?
Because I told you about Mommy leaving.
You did exactly the right thing telling me. You did nothing wrong. You did the right thing. So don't worry. Just wait for Grandma, okay? And if the neighbor complains again, call me and I'll talk to her. You did such a good job taking care of your sister. Thank you, Lily.
Of course I take care of her. I'm her big sister.
Has Mommy done this before? Left you alone with Sarah?
Lots of times. She says I'm a big girl now and I can do it.
That's not okay. You're still a child yourself.
But I can take care of Sarah.
I know you can take care of her and you do so well, but that's not your job, sweetie. I'm so sorry Mommy let you do that. Do you know where Mommy went?
Usually to her friend's house.
Which friend?
I'm not supposed to say. Sometimes she brings food back.
But she shouldn't leave you alone at all. This is not okay for her to do.
Sarah's crying again.
Grandma should be there in 10 minutes. Just hold on a little longer.
I hear Grandma at the door.
Good. Let her in, okay? But check that it's her first.
It's her. She has her key. She is here now and taking care of Sarah.
I'm so sorry I didn't notice before, Lily.
Daddy,
What is it?
I want Mommy to be punished.
You're right. She's being a bad mom. Don't worry, Daddy will handle this.
Are you mad at me?
No, sweetheart, not at all. You're very brave for telling me.
Sarah stopped crying. Grandma knew what to do.
That's good. You can rest now. Let Grandma take care of everything.
Okay, Daddy.
I love you both very much. Get some sleep.
Love you too, Daddy.
Living the high life, aren't ya? Leaving our baby with our elementary school daughter while you're out having fun?
Huh? Where did this come from? What's wrong with you? What are you talking about?
Don't play dumb. Lily just texted me. The baby won't stop crying and the neighbors are complaining. What are you doing leaving our daughters alone?
I just went out for a bit. Why are you so angry?
A bit? It's been all day, and you cannot leave them alone even for a few minutes.
Lily's exaggerating. I wasn't gone that long.
The baby's been crying for hours.
She's probably just been fussy. Why are you so mad? Don't believe her words.
Of course I'm angry. Apparently you disappear every time I travel. What kind of mother are you? Care to explain?
You're overreacting. They are fine.
She's terrified of the neighbors. A child shouldn't have to deal with that.
The neighbors need to mind their own business.
Our crying baby is their business.
It's fine. Lily's old enough. She can handle watching the baby. I need a break sometimes. You're always gone, so you don't know how exhausting it is being alone with the kids.
You think I'm on vacation? I'm working.
Well, I need adult time too. I need my break sometimes.
A break? You're never home! Lily says you're gone from morning until night. What if something happened to the kids?
Nothing will happen. Lily's watching them. I've trained her well. She helps with childcare all the time.
Trained her? She's not a babysitter. She's our daughter.
She likes helping with Sarah.
She's scared, Ashley. She's just a child.
You're making too big of a deal with this.
A crying baby isn't something an elementary school student can handle. You know how Sarah gets once she starts crying. She doesn't stop easily. Do you even care at all? This is insane!
You're making too big a deal of this. Of course I care. I'm their mother.
Then act like it! What the hell?
But
Sarah was crying non-stop for hours. Nothing Lily tried worked, not feeding, not changing her diaper. She was crying herself because she didn't know what to do. And then the neighbors complained too. How scared and helpless do you think she felt? And where were you during all this, huh?
I told you, I needed a break.
For 8 hours?
It wasn't 8 hours.
My mom checked the security cameras. You left at 9 a.m.
You're having your mother spy on me now?
Don't change the subject.
Fine, I get it. I'll go home now, okay?
No, don't even bother.
What? What do you mean?
I called my parents. Mom rushed over and took the kids. They're at my parents' house now.
You had no right to do that.
I had every right. I'm their father.
Oh, well, I'll go pick them up then.
That won't be necessary. I can't trust you with the kids anymore. They're staying with my parents until I get back from my trip. I'll take care of them.
You can't take the kids from me. I am their mom.
You abandoned them.
Oh, don't be like that. I didn't do anything that bad, did I?
Abandoning our children isn't bad?
I didn't abandon them. I just went out.
Still playing innocent? I know exactly where you are right now.
What?
You're downtown right now, aren't you?
How do you know that?
Remember that app I installed for you so you wouldn't lose another one and ask for another upgrade? Well, with the ID and password, I can track both your phone and Lily's phone from anywhere.
What? You did that without asking?
I did ask you. You said you didn't care about the technical stuff and told me to handle it however I wanted.
You were spying on me this whole time?
I wasn't until Lily texted me crying.
OMG, this is the worst.
The worst? Try being an elementary school girl left alone with a crying baby all day so many times without any help at all.
I'm coming home right now.
I do have a question for you, though.
What?
So who's the guy? Your affair partner?
What are you talking about?
The man you're with right now?
I'm not with anyone.
Why him? Lily's friend's dad? I can't believe you'd go after someone so close to home! Unbelievable!
You don't understand.
I understand perfectly. You abandoned our children to have an affair.
Let's not talk about this now. We can discuss it when you get back from your trip. Just give me back the kids. I promise I won't cheat again.
Again? So you admit it?
I didn't mean...
Actually, we can start talking right now. Just go ahead and tell me.
What?
My father just arrived where you are. You know he's a lawyer, right?
Wait, hold on.
He's been gathering evidence for weeks.
Weeks? What do you mean?
Karen's been keeping him informed for me.
Karen? James's wife?
Who did you think told me about the affair?
She's lying.
Well, she could lie, but we all know the security cameras don't.
You can't prove anything.
We have everything on record. Every time you left the kids alone.
Mike, please, we can work this out.
He's there to represent me. Discuss everything with him. By the way, I'm divorcing you and I'm absolutely getting custody. I'm also suing both you and your affair partner for damages, and you will pay child support, no matter what.
You can't be serious.
Dead serious.
But what about the kids?
Oh, now you care about the kids?
I've always cared.
Oh, you did! You have a very funny way of showing it.
Wait, please wait.
No more waiting, no more excuses. Just know this is over. We are done.
Can we talk about this?
Talk to my father if you need to talk with me. He has all the paperwork.
I won't sign anything.
Then we'll go to court with all our evidence. We'll see how that's gonna turn out.
What evidence?
Security footage, text messages, witness statements.
From who?
The neighbors, the doorman, Karen.
They can't prove anything.
No excuse changes the fact that you abandoned our children to have an affair. I can't forgive this. Divorce is the only option. I didn't think you were this low.
But nothing happened to the kids.
Do you really think that's the point? We can't wait until something does happen? Did you know my mom works at a nonprofit supporting at-risk children? She's already reported you to Child Protective Services. You're not gonna have the kids alone anymore. I can't trust you.
Reported? That's excessive.
Leaving elementary school children alone for hours isn't excessive? Really? Anything could have happened. She's still a young child.
I made sure they had food.
That's your defense? Really?
The baby was fine.
CPS doesn't think so.
You're destroying our family.
No, you did that yourself. You chose to put the girls at risk. You abandoned them so you can go see your boyfriend.
What about Lily? Does she know what's happening?
She's the one who called me for help. She was afraid she'd be in trouble if she told me about you. Now she knows she did nothing wrong and you're the one who needs to be punished.
She didn't mean that.
She's terrified of you.
That's not true.
You brought this on yourself.
What do you want from me?
I want you to face the consequences of your actions.
I'll do better, I promise.
Too late for promises.
What about couples counseling?
This is beyond counseling. I don't want you near my kids.
Please don't do this.
The papers are already drawn up.
I need time to think.
You can think about it in court.
Mike, please.
We're done here. Talk to my father. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm back.
Thank God. Can we talk in person?
No, everything goes through the lawyers now.
I'm so sorry about the affair. Leaving the kids like that. I don't know what I was thinking. Please forgive me.
Now you're sorry after getting caught?
I really mean it this time.
Like you meant it when you promised not to lose your phone.
This is different.
You're right, this is much worse.
I have one more thing I need to apologize for.
Just one?
About James.
Stop. I don't want to hear his name. Are you hoping I'll forgive the affair?
We can work through this.
There's nothing to work through. You really are self-centered. Do you see that yourself? Remember how I said we'd have a meeting with your affair partner and his wife? That's being postponed.
Postponed? For how long?
That must make you happy, but it's not that simple.
What do you mean? Did something happen? About the affair?
Your affair partner and his wife had a huge fight. I don't know the details, but he ended up in the hospital. Nothing life-threatening, but he'll be there a while, and his wife is furious with you too.
James is in the hospital? What happened?
Karen caught him packing a bag.
He was leaving?
Apparently, he told her everything. You should prepare yourself for more than just the lawsuit, and be careful walking alone at night. She hates you even more than she hates her husband.
Karen wouldn't do anything. She is not going to attack me.
Well, I don't think she's gonna physically attack you, but she knows people. She has a huge circle of moms.
What do you mean?
I hear that all the other moms, your workplace, and the school know about the affair.
What? Who did that?
Someone already did. Apparently the other moms already didn't like you much.
That's not possible. We're friends.
Really? That's not what they say. You were the only one who thought you were part of the in crowd. You probably shouldn't walk around the neighborhood anymore. You're the laughingstock now.
They wouldn't turn on me like that.
Maybe, but I'm sure they don't like homewreckers.
There's no way people don't like me. I was the mom everyone wanted to be. Beautiful, wealthy.
Actually, the other moms thought you were obnoxious, always bragging. When his wife started asking around, everyone was eager to gossip about you. They even said things like, "How did such an awful woman have such a good kid like Lily?"
They're just jealous.
Of what? Your failing marriage?
This is not happening.
Sarah's mom showed me the group chat.
What group chat?
The one you weren't invited to, obviously.
They have a secret group?
Your friends are not so perfect after all, huh? I don't like gossip, but I won't defend you. If bad rumors are spreading, you brought it on yourself.
This will ruin me.
You ruined yourself.
Please don't divorce me. I can't be that pathetic woman whose husband left her.
Still only thinking about your image.
That's not true.
If you care so much about what others think, you shouldn't have done something so shameful. I'm done with someone who can't live honestly.
What about the kids?
They're better off without you, and safe.
You can't keep them from me.
The custody hearing's next week. We'll see what happens then.
Next week? So soon?
My father expedited it.
This isn't fair.
Neither was leaving our children alone. Ashley ended up with massive debt from the lawsuits filed by me and James' wife. With no real work experience, she could only find low-paying jobs. She's currently working multiple shifts at restaurants just to get by. James and Karen's marriage also ended in divorce after endless fighting. After the divorce, Ashley moved back to her hometown to escape the judgmental eyes of the other moms. She lives alone in a small apartment now. Between moving costs and child support, her debt has only grown. As for me, I switched to a job with minimal travel after the divorce. Even with my parents' help, I couldn't be a single dad with such a travel-heavy job. But it worked out well, since I get to spend more time with the kids now. Emily, I'm done with work. How was your morning sickness today? Was it even worse than yesterday? I hope you had a better day today.
It was pretty bad again today. They say it depends on the person, but I didn't think it would be this hard. Honestly, I thought it would be much easier, but it's been so much harder than I thought it would be.
The day of the birth is next month, right? Around the middle of next month, if I remember right?
Yeah, in the middle of next month. You're taking time off work too, right, William?
Of course. You'll just have to bear through the morning sickness until then. Just try to hang in there for another month or so. It's gonna be tough, but let's do our best together. We'll get through this together, I promise. Well, not that there's much I can do as a husband, but...
Hey, don't say that. That feeling alone is enough. Honestly, just knowing that you're there for me and that you care is enough for me. Besides, your mom came to visit today. Your parents are also helping out in various ways, so it'll be fine. They're really supportive and helpful. I know they'll be there for us even after the baby's born.
What? My mom came by again?
I asked her to help with the housework because just sitting down was hard for me. I couldn't even do the basic chores around the house, so I had to ask your mom for help. She also made dinner for me, which was a big help because the smell of food makes me feel sick. Right now, even the thought of cooking made me nauseous, so I'm really grateful to your mom for taking care of that for me.
Well, that's fine, but don't you think she's been coming to the house a bit too much recently? It's nice that she's helping out, but I feel like she's been coming over like a little too often.
Is that so? It's only once or twice a week. It's not like she's here every day or anything.
Well, to me, she's coming over a lot. I don't want to say this, but to be honest, I don't want her to come over so much. It kind of makes me feel uncomfortable. You know, like I feel like I can't relax in my own home when she's around all the time.
I get what you're saying, but with me being like this, your mother coming to help me is a big help. I really appreciate her help, and I don't know what I'd do without her.
Yeah, I know that, but even when I go home, my parents only talk about you, and to be honest, it's a pain in the ass. They're constantly asking about you and the baby, and it's starting to get on my nerves. Can't you do something about it? Can't you ask them to tone it down a bit?
All right, well, I guess it's not right for you to have to put up with this just because of my pregnancy. I'll ask you to refrain from it at least for when I'm not feeling too under the weather. Is that okay?
But, you're also always feeling unwell. When are you not unwell? How the hell is that gonna help? You're sick practically all the time, so that doesn't really solve anything, does it?
Hey, it's not like there's anything I can do about it. I don't like being sick either. Or what, are you going to do the housework for me? Are you offering to help out around the house instead?
Come on, Emily, please don't be like this. Honestly, I think you're exaggerating a bit. I think you're making a bigger deal out of this than it really is.
What do you mean by exaggerating?
I mean, I bet your morning sickness isn't actually that bad, right? You're honestly just saying all this because housework is a hassle. Just admit it.
Of course it's that bad. What do you mean? It's not about the housework, William. It's about how I'm feeling physically and emotionally. I'm not saying that you have to understand, but can you stop saying things like that? It hurts when you say things like that, and it makes me feel like you don't care about how I'm feeling.
Let's just leave it at that for now. In the meantime, please just tell my parents to chill out from being at your side. I'm tired from work too, so I want to relax at home. I need some time to de-stress and unwind after a long day.
Yeah, I know you are.
Have my parents gone home yet?
Just a moment ago. But what the hell was that, William? I mean, that attitude was inexcusable. They came all the way here. They made such an effort to come and see us, and yet you were so rude to them.
Listen, I don't even get a day off from work, all right? It's annoying when they come through even though we didn't invite them. I'm already stressed out from work where my boss just screams at me. Coming home just for them to show up unannounced is the icing on the cake.
Even so, there's no need to leave as soon as your parents arrive. Even though neither of them said it, it was pretty obvious how bad they felt. You could tell that they were hurt, but they couldn't even tell you about it.
That's not my friggin' problem. It's my house, so I should be able to do exactly as I please. Why the hell can't I just relax in my own home without having to worry about entertaining guests? Why'd they come in the first place anyways? Didn't you tell him to cut back on that shit? I thought we already talked about this and you were gonna ask them to come over less often.
I mean, yeah, they came to check on me. With the birth coming up soon, I'm not just worried about my physical health, but also my mental condition, and I guess they're also worried about that. They just want to make sure that we're both doing okay, not just me.
Oh, come on, that's bullshit and you know it. Besides, it still doesn't make sense that I'd have to hold back just because of how you're doing, does it?
I get how you feel, but there was definitely a better way to deal with it, William. Even if they are your real parents, it still doesn't make it okay. You could have at least tried to be a little more polite, even if you don't want them to be there.
What the hell? This is all your fault for not telling them to piss off, so why am I the one being lectured to?
Look, I'll apologize for whatever trouble I've caused you, okay? I'll talk to them and ask them to come over less often if that's what you want. But this is about the child. Why do you have to take such an attitude? This isn't just about me, William. It's about our child, and you need to start acting like a responsible father.
God, I don't fucking get this at all. You're getting all this sympathy from my parents just because you're pregnant, and it's hard on you. As if that isn't exactly how a pregnant woman would be. You're acting like you're the only woman in the world who's ever been pregnant.
Hey, what is really going on here, William? What is your problem, huh? I get that your parents being here puts you in a bad mood and everything, but you don't have to take it out on me. It's not fair to me at all.
Oh, how do you not get this, Emily? It's your fault for making such a big deal about being sick. I bet it's fucking great to be a pregnant woman, huh? If you were to get a tiny bit tired, everyone suddenly starts acting real nice to you. But me? No, I get nothing but complaints from even my own parents. You get all the attention and sympathy while I'm out working all day so that this family can have a future.
The way you say these horrible things ever since I got pregnant. You've been acting weird. No matter how you look at it, you've been just terrible to me. You've been saying and doing these things that you never would have said before, and it just hurts.
God, you're not gonna start crying, are you? Look here, it's you who's being terrible. Because of your over-the-top sickness, I can't even relax at home. You've secured yourself a really good position, haven't you? Just levitating above the rest of us with your victim card.
Just why are you saying all of this? Is having a child together that light a matter for you, William? Are you really that resentful towards me for being pregnant? God damn, you're so annoying.
God, you're so damn annoying. I'll tell you what, I wish you hadn't gotten pregnant if it was gonna end up like this. Just leave me the hell alone. I'll probably just say something that'd get on your nerves again anyway. Not that that was hard to do even before you were pregnant.
You're unbelievable. You're actually the worst. How could you say any of this? I've never heard anything like this from anyone. Even if you didn't really mean it, I wish you hadn't said that.
I'm telling you, that kind of pity act shit doesn't work on me. You've got it all wrong just because of how much attention everyone's been giving you just for being pregnant.
I haven't gotten a single thing wrong, William. I know exactly what I'm talking about.
Forget about it. Whatever, I don't give a shit anymore. Just don't start lecturing me. You've put me in a bad mood because of this whole act and my dad eating that shit up. I'm gonna drink and eat dinner out tonight. Go make something on your own for a change. I need some time to myself, and I don't want to be around you right now.
Okay, geez.
And listen here, Emily, I'm letting you off this time, but there won't be a next time. Don't cause me any more trouble by telling me lies about how much of a miserable state you're in. Got it? I'm not gonna tolerate this kind of behavior anymore, so don't push your luck.
I'm not lying, but fine. I'll try not to cause you any trouble, all right? I'll try my best not to bother you anymore.
That better be true. I'll be back before it's too late. Get a bath running and everything. I'm expecting you to at least take care of me when I get home, so make sure everything is ready.
Hey, look, I'm sorry to bother you even at work, but my water just broke. Can you please get to the hospital ASAP? We need you here as soon as possible.
For fuck's sake, you're really trying this again, are ya? You've already forgotten what I said the other day? What, my parents' attention alone wasn't enough for you? Are you seriously trying to pull this same stunt again? I told you not to cause me trouble by feeding me this bullshit. You're not due to give birth for another month, so don't act like you are. You're just trying to get attention, aren't you?
Excuse me? A lie? What on earth are you talking about? Just what are you accusing my daughter of lying about?
Daughter? What the hell are you talking about now? Who is this?
Oh, I'm sorry about that. I was in a rush to tell you as soon as possible. I am Emily's mother. I'm using her phone to contact you. I didn't have time to explain everything, so I guess that was confusing.
Wait, what? Mrs. Brown, is that you, really?
Yes, that's right. I don't really have your contact details or anything, so I had to use Emily's phone to get in touch with you.
Oh, that's no problem at all. Sorry for being rude myself. I thought I was speaking to Emily, so...
Oh, I don't mind that. But what exactly did you mean earlier? That she was lying to you? I mean, given the timing, it's pretty obvious that she's gone into labor, no? There is no reason for her to lie about any of that, is there? She's in the hospital right now, and she needs you to be here. Why were you so upset with her?
Well, that's because... Okay, well, let me explain, okay? Emily just tends to exaggerate a little, and she always worries my own mom about her health. So we've just been talking recently about how it sounds like she's just blowing this a bit out of proportion is all.
You seriously accused my daughter of exaggerating? What, that her health problems are a lie? Are you being serious with me right now? You have no idea what my daughter has been going through, and you have the audacity to accuse her of lying?
Oh, no, of course, I bet she's not feeling well sometimes. But even so, isn't it all a bit of an exaggeration? I mean, it's hard to believe that she can't even get the housework done just because she's suffering from a little morning sickness. It's just a minor inconvenience, isn't it?
I can see why she told me not to call you. It's indeed better if people like you don't come here at all. You're clearly not supportive or understanding, so it's best if you stay away.
What the hell do you mean by that?
I contacted you without telling Emily because you're the father, and I thought you had a right to be here, but I was clearly very mistaken. Please forget everything I've said so far. You don't have to come to the hospital anymore. You're not welcome here, and you'll only make things worse for Emily.
No, wait. Now hold up a minute, please, wait. If you're the one contacting me, then it's gotta be true. That's all the more reason for me to be there, then. I'll come right away, okay? I'm on my way, and I'll be there as soon as I can.
Oh, no you won't. You don't need to come any longer. I'm here, as are your parents. You just leave your wife to us and stay out of it. We'll take care of her, and you're not needed here.
Her water broke and she might give birth soon, but you won't let the child's father be there? Not to be rude, Mrs. Brown, but how does that make any sense? I have the damn right to be there for the birth of my child.
Oh, trust me, I thought the same thing when I only heard Emily's side of the story. But if you come now, you'll only cause Emily more distress than that poor girl's already suffered from you. It would be really better if you didn't come at all, so please, just keep your nose out of this one.
No, this has got to be a joke. I'll be there soon, so tell Emily that. Are you listening, Mrs. Brown? I'm coming whether you like it or not. God, what the hell is wrong with you two?
William, my mom told me that you tried to come over, even when she told you not to.
Of course I fucking did. I tried to come over, but I got to the hospital, but your mom and even my own damn parents turned me away at the gate. They wouldn't even let me in the building. I even tried talking to the nurse, but she just kept saying that she didn't know where your room was, like it wasn't her damn job to know.
Yeah, right. Listen, I'm telling you this because you're the father, but the baby was born last night. That's all you got to hear from me. I'm only telling you this because you have a right to know, but don't expect anything else from me.
That's all? Are you being serious right now? Was the baby really born already? I can't believe it's finally happened.
That's what I've been saying. Well, I personally didn't think it was really worth telling you at all, since you won't be seeing him ever. You're clearly not supportive or understanding, so it's best if you stay away.
No, see, that's my friggin' point. Why can't I see my own damn child when he's being born? Why do I even have to ask permission to be there to see it happen? What is it with you and your lunatic mom? She's acting like she has the right to keep me away from my own child. And tell her something from me as well, 'cause I'm just not getting through to her.
Tell her what, William? What exactly did you say to her before?
Before the baby was born, I said some things that I think your mom just completely misunderstood, okay? I thought I was talking to you, and so I said some things, and that's why she won't let me into the hospital room now. Can you believe it? It's none of her damn business what we talk about in private. She's overstepping her boundaries, and it's not fair to me or my child.
Okay, and?
God damn it, Emily, how are you not getting this? As long as she's misunderstood, I won't be able to see my baby. My baby! She's preventing me from being a part of my child's life, and it's not right. Can't you do something on your end to clear up this stupid misunderstanding? Will you talk to her and explain that she's got it all wrong?
No, I can't, because then I'd be lying, and I wouldn't even if I could. I'm the one who said I didn't want to see you in the first place. Didn't my mom tell you? I don't want you anywhere near me or my child.
Wait, what? So she was being for real? I thought your mother was just making it up because she got things all wrong. I didn't think you would actually say something like that. Now hold on a minute, why the hell would you say something like that in the first place? I'm your husband and the father of your child. You can't just shut me out like this.
Because I don't want you to see the child, obviously. As if there'd be any other reason I don't want someone like you in my child's life.
And that's exactly what I've been fucking asking you about. I'm the father of that damn kid. What the hell are you thinking not letting me see him? I have a right to be a part of his life.
Listen here, William. That's my goddamn line. Don't you remember what you said to me? You're the one who said those hurtful things, not me.
What? What did I say that hurt your precious little feelings this time?
You said it would have been better if I hadn't gotten pregnant, if it was going to cause you so much trouble. Of course I'm not going to let my baby meet someone like that. You don't deserve to be in his life after saying something like that.
Oh, what? That's what this is all about? You're still holding a grudge over something like that? That was just an extension of our argument. How childish can you get? I didn't mean it, and you know that.
Just because you don't mean something, it doesn't mean you can just say whatever the hell you want, William. That is not something any father should say. You've got no right to be a father. Your words and actions have proven that you're not ready to be a parent.
Okay, sure, whatever, but not letting me even see my child is going too far. Didn't you even consider putting your child's feelings before your own feelings first? You're the one being selfish by keeping me away from him.
I'm not letting you see your child because I'm putting the child first. It's you who's been putting your own feelings first all this time. I am protecting my child from someone who doesn't care about him.
What the hell is that logic? When have I ever put my feelings first? I've always put you and the baby first, haven't I?
Do I even need to mention how you've been treating my mom and your parents? They've done so much for us and the child, and you've been rejecting them all this time just because you can't stand them. You've been so ungrateful and disrespectful towards them, even though they've been nothing but supportive.
Unlike you, I'm busy with work. It's perfectly normal to turn a blind eye to a little fuck-up, especially since I'm earning everything. I'm the one providing for this family, so I deserve a little leeway. How do you not understand that?
That's not what I'm fucking talking about, William. I'm saying, what does that say about you as a person? It's a matter of common sense and your sore lack of it. You're so self-centered and inconsiderate, and it's appalling. And when I said I was having a hard time with my morning sickness, what the hell did you do? You accused me of being a liar. I just can't trust you anymore. You didn't believe me when I was telling you how I felt, so why would you ever again?
Wait, that's all you're going off on? That's one hell of an emotional argument. Besides, you were actually lying. There's no way you'd get like that from just morning sickness. It's not that serious, is it?
What the hell are you talking about? You've never even had morning sickness. You have no idea what it's like, so don't pretend like you do.
Even if I've never had morning sickness, it's not impossible to imagine that it's just like catching a cold or something. How the hell could you make such a fuss about it? It's not like it's a life-threatening illness.
This entire conversation is why I'm saying it's impossible for you to put yourself in other people's shoes. You've got no empathy. You're sociopathic. You're incapable of understanding or caring about how other people feel. Even if I let you be with your child, you wouldn't be able to be considerate of them, could you?
Hey, don't just go off on these loose assumptions.
You're the one making assumptions, William. Well, it's whatever. I'm getting a divorce from you anyway. I'm sick of arguing with you. I can't take this anymore. I'm done.
Wait, hold on a minute. Are you actually serious about getting a divorce? How the hell do you plan on living with the kids without me? You can't possibly raise a child on your own, can you? Have you become so used to being treated like some princess that you can't make a rational decision anymore? You're not thinking this through at all. That's my child you're taking away from me.
It's none of your business anymore, so it's really not something you need to worry about. We'll be fine without you. So you don't need to worry about the child or me anymore, or how much trouble we're causing you. In return, stay the hell away from us. Don't you even try to get involved with us anymore. We don't need you in our lives, and we'd be better off for it.
Why the hell are you being like this, Emily? I'm not going to accept any of this. It's your fault for lying and causing a fit in the first place. I haven't done a single thing wrong. This is all your fault. You're just avoiding taking responsibility.
Then you can think whatever you like, so long as it helps you sleep at night. Because frankly, it doesn't even matter what you think. The fact that we're getting a divorce and the fact that you're unfit to be this child's father doesn't change.
Look, you need to calm down, Emily. Even if you're fine with it, what about my parents and your mom? They're not gonna sit back and let this happen. They won't let you get away with this.
Funny you should say that, because they're actually all in favor for the divorce. They all think it's not good for the child to be with someone like you.
If you can talk them into being on board with the divorce, you can damn sure talk them out of it too, right? Go on, say whatever you need to. Hell, use your favorite lies to get them to go along with it. Just tell them whatever you need to tell them to change their minds.
Weren't you always the one complaining about being lied to? And yet you don't even hesitate to lie to someone else? You're sociopathic, William. You're a hypocrite, and you have no morals. But don't worry. Once we get divorced, you won't have to worry about any of it anymore. You'll be free from us, and you can go back to your selfish, inconsiderate life. After this whole exchange, William tried to storm into the hospital. The hospital staff wouldn't tell him where my room was, and William became so upset about it that he ended up causing a scene at the reception desk. He was yelling and screaming, and he wouldn't calm down. In the end, William had the police called on him and was taken straight to the station. Unfortunately, while William was only given a stern warning, I properly divorced William with the help of my mom and his parents. William, after getting in trouble with the police, surprisingly agreed to the divorce without any fuss. He didn't even try to fight it. I don't know what William is doing now, but he's probably still alive since he's paying child support, and a lot of it. He's fulfilling his financial obligations, at least. As for me, I've returned to my parents' house with my newborn child, and I'm living a busy but happy life, working and raising a child with the help of my mom. We're doing our best, and we're somehow making things work. As my child grows up in the future, there'll be a time when I have to talk to him about his father. When that time comes, I want to make sure he understands how being selfish and inconsiderate can lose you the greatest joy and privilege in life. I want him to know that he deserves better. Hey there, Derek. I haven't heard from you yet today, so wanted to check on your schedule. Are you going to be working late again tonight? Erica's getting pretty hungry, so I was thinking about starting dinner without you.
Yeah, sorry, babe. I still have a bunch of work to finish before I can go home tonight.
I understand you're busy, but could you please message me a bit sooner when you're going to be home late like this? It would help me plan our evening a lot better if you could let me know before it gets too late.
I know. I'll try and message you whenever I have time.
Does it really take that much time to send one little text? Seriously, though, I'm getting concerned about how much they're making you work over there. You're not going to have to work next Saturday, are you? You promised that you would take Erica to the park that day.
Yeah, I'll probably be good on that day. As long as I don't get called into work at the last minute, I think I'll be able to take her.
You don't sound very sure of yourself. You know how much Erica's been looking forward to going to the park with you. She'll be so disappointed if you don't keep your promise. I mean, it's your day off. Can't you just tell them no if they try to call you in?
What are you trying to do? Get me fired? It's my job, Candace. If they tell me I need to work, then I need to work.
I understand that, but still, you haven't been playing with Erica at all lately. She's going to start kindergarten next year, so you'll have a lot less time to interact with her than you do now. I think you should spend as much time with her as possible now while you have the chance. I don't want you to have any regrets with her, Derek.
I know, Candace, really, I do, but I have a job to do. It's how I put food on the table. I really wish you would understand that. If I start refusing to come in when they call me, it's gonna damage my reputation around here. I'm trying to secure our future, Candace.
I know you are, Derek, and I appreciate it. But even on the days that you come home early, you go straight into the shower and then right to bed. I'm sure it won't be easy, but I wish you would make time to play with Erica more. Will you do that for me? For her?
Why do you think I agreed to take her to the park?
From what you just said, it doesn't sound like you're confident you can keep your promise, though.
Worst case scenario, if I get called into work, then you can take her to the park instead. Problem solved. She'll have fun no matter which of us takes her to the park.
She doesn't want just one or the other of us. She wants to go and have fun as a family, all three of us.
Yeah, and I get that, but I'm just saying, going to the park with just you is better than not going at all, right?
Yeah, obviously that's true. But don't forget that I have a job too. So even if it's just on the weekends, I would really appreciate it if you could take care of Erica for me from time to time. I've basically done nothing but work and housework for the last 6 months. Remember when my old friends came back into town and invited me out to dinner? I ended up not being able to go because you got called into work and I didn't have anyone to look after Erica.
I don't get it. Why didn't you just go? There's no reason you couldn't have taken her with you.
We were going out to get drinks, Derek. I can't bring a child to a bar with adult drinks all around. And I was hoping to have some time to myself.
So why don't you take Erica to your parents' house?
They're still working too. It's not like they're home every day. Is it really too much to ask for you to look after her?
It's not like I don't want to spend time with Erica or anything. Look, once this busy season is over at work, I'll start taking her off your hands more often, okay? Is that good enough for you?
I'd be more comfortable accepting that if it weren't for the fact that this busy season seems like it's never going to end. But for now, I really just want you to keep your promise and take her to the park next Saturday. She needs time with her father more than I need a break.
All right, I got it. I'll talk to my boss and see what I need to do to make it less likely I'll get called in that day.
Thank you so much, Derek. Okay, I'll let you get back to work. Have a nice day and see you later tonight. I'll put a plate together for you and put it in the fridge. You can warm it up whenever you get home. Derek, I'm at the hospital right now. I had to call an ambulance for Erica. Please, you need to get down here right away.
What? You called an ambulance? What for? All she has is some stupid fever.
Yeah, it is some fever. She was running a temp of 105. She passed out on the living room couch. And she wouldn't wake up no matter what I did. That's why I called an ambulance.
Yikes. Well, I'm relieved to hear that she's safe and sound at the hospital now.
You're relieved? Your daughter just passed out with an incredibly high fever. Exactly what part of this is relieving to you? Aren't you worried about her?
Of course I'm worried. I'm just in the middle of work right now.
It's your day off.
I told you this morning that I got called in. What's the matter? Do you think I'm lying to you about being at work or something?
Aren't you forgetting something, Derek? I do your laundry. I know that you always wear your suit when you leave the house, but you always bring home a dirty set of plain clothes too. Did you think I wouldn't notice?
Oh, that's just for the times when I get out early and spend some time out on the town in the evening.
What? I've been asking you to come home early when you can, but you're going out by yourself?
Hey, I work hard enough to deserve some time to myself.
Whatever, we can talk about this later. Get over to the hospital the instant you finish work today. I'll send you the address and room number in a second.
Oh, sorry, Candace, I can't do that. I'm gonna have to head out of town to one of our branch offices the next county over. I won't be back for 3 days.
Are you serious? Tell me you're not serious.
Yeah, it was really sudden for me, too. Sorry about that.
This was the day that you were supposed to take Erica to the park. Why won't you ever just tell that damn company that you're not coming in on your day off? And didn't you tell me you would work things out with your boss so you wouldn't have to go in? Do I need to remind you that your daughter is in the hospital right now?
I can't disobey a direct order from my boss, Candace. Sure, I was supposed to take her to the park and all, but she came down with that fever. I guess that means I'm off the hook then.
I don't believe what I'm hearing right now. I wish you could see the look on Erica's face right now. She is in agony. But I'm glad you've been relieved of your fatherly duties, Derek.
Calm down, it's just a fever. It'll come down eventually. And she's in the hospital with 100 doctors around her, so what are you getting all worked up about? Seriously, take a chill pill.
You know, it really doesn't seem like you're worried about Erica at all.
Nah, I'm plenty worried, trust me.
Right. Well, I've learned my lesson. It's now very clear to me that I never should have trusted you to keep your promise in the first place.
Hey, you can't talk to me like that. Are you really gonna lose your mind over a freaking fever? God, you're always like this, overreacting to every last little thing.
Reacting? Our child is unconscious from a high fever.
I heard you the first 20 times you told me that. I'm gonna be really busy while I'm out of town, so don't waste my time with any more stupid crap like this. In fact, I'm just gonna turn off this phone. I'll only need my work phone anyway.
You're telling me you don't want updates on Erica's condition? She's gonna be here at least overnight for observation.
What a waste of time. She'll wake up tomorrow morning feeling fine, and you're gonna feel really silly for blowing it out of proportion. She's at the hospital now, and there's nothing I could do for her, even if I stopped by. You can handle it by yourself.
I see. Remember what I told you last week, Derek? I don't want you to have any regrets with Erica.
Exactly what do you expect me to regret? God damn, you can be obnoxious. If you want me to be at home more often, you're gonna have to do something about that attitude. Why do you think I avoid coming home in the first place? What the? Didn't you get it when I told you I was turning off this phone? What's with all these notifications from you?
From the sound of things, you haven't heard the news yet?
News? What news? Are you talking about Erica? I'm heading home now. Can it wait until I get back? I mean, she's been discharged already, right?
I'm in the middle of a funeral. We can talk later.
What? A funeral? You mean for Erica?
No, you moron. Your boss's mother passed away. The funeral is for her.
Oh.
Didn't you say you were going to be using your work phone while out of town? I got a phone call from one of your coworkers. They said they were trying to call you on your work phone, but the calls never went through. So they had no choice but to call your house to see what was going on.
Oh, well, thanks for telling me. I'll call them back now.
You get it, don't you?
Get what?
What I'm trying to tell you?
No, I have no idea.
You can stop with the lies anytime now, Derek. I know that you weren't going out of town on business the last few days. When I told your coworker you were going to your company's branch office the next county over, do you know what he said to me? What branch office? Then when I talked to your boss, he told me that you were on paid leave right now.
I'm sorry, Candace. The truth is, I just wanted to take a little trip by myself.
I told you to stop lying to me. I know that you're not by yourself.
What are you talking about? There's nobody here but me, honest.
You think you're so clever, don't you? You really think I don't know? But actually, I've been on to you for quite some time. I thought I made that clear when I mentioned that you were bringing plain clothes to work. The late nights, going to the office on weekends, ignoring both me and Erica. I am not an idiot, you know. I can put 2 and 2 together. I know you're having an affair.
That's not true. I swear to God, I'm just really busy at work, that's all. I know I shouldn't have lied to you about going on vacation by myself. That's gonna make it super difficult to trust me for a while. But I promise you, Candace, I would never cheat on you.
You left your work laptop at home. Did you forget about that? You should have done a better job of covering your tracks. While I did feel guilty about it, I just couldn't resist, so I took a look inside.
What? That's a company laptop. You can't just look around in there. That's private company information.
You don't seem to be too worried about information security, though. You had your password on a sticky note you stuck below the screen. You're lucky I'm the one who found it, not someone who could actually use all of this information. No, I was far more interested in the fact that you left your Facebook account logged in when you closed it.
Oh, no. You didn't read my chats, did you?
I most certainly did. I took pictures. It looks like you and your mistress had a fun little getaway for yourselves this weekend. You were
I'm sorry, Candace. Look, I was never serious about her, okay? It was all just a little fling. You know, someone who I could see on weekends from time to time, have dinner, that sort of thing.
You were serious enough about her to go and see her while your daughter was in the hospital, though. I've had more than enough of you. I want a divorce as soon as possible. We can discuss the particulars once you get home.
Candace, I really want to let you know how sorry I am for everything. Can't we talk things over one more time? No lawyers? Just the two of us talking like adults, okay? What do you say? Can you and Erica come by the house this weekend?
I've already made my demands of you very clear, Derek. Divorce, child support, sole custody, end of story. There's nothing more to negotiate. If there is anything you want to say to me, you can tell it to my lawyer. So no, I will absolutely not bring Erica to see you this weekend or any other weekend ever again if I can help it.
And that's exactly why I want to talk to you. I want you to reconsider divorcing me. You're being way too hasty, don't you think?
I've given you far more time than you deserved. I telegraphed to you that I knew about your affair. I was explicit in telling you that you need to spend more time with Erica. I wanted to trust you. I wanted to believe that you could change. And so I waited. And I'm not waiting any longer for a lying, cheating, deadbeat dad like yourself to come around.
I'm sorry.
Not to mention it's been 2 weeks since I told you I wanted to divorce you. I've done a lot of thinking since then, and my resolve is just as firm as it's always been.
You're acting like 2 weeks is a long time, but it's not. We've been married for years, and you only needed 2 weeks to decide to end it?
2 weeks. It's not like I just woke up one day and thought, I think I'm gonna divorce my husband today.
I never meant for things to go this far. I didn't think me and her would continue our relationship for this long. It wasn't supposed to happen this way.
Yeah, I'll bet you didn't have it in mind, seeing as though she's married too. But things are looking up for you, aren't they? After all, she's getting divorced too. Now, you can both be together in public instead of in secret.
Hey, I told you I don't want to divorce you, and I don't want to get married to her or even date her.
Are you afraid of what that might do to your career prospects? My understanding is that she's an employee at one of your company's client firms.
No, that's not it. I love you, Candace, and Erica too. I don't want to lose you.
Oh, really now? You could have fooled me. You were going out of your way to avoid spending any time with either of us at all for the last several months.
I messed up. I know that. I've done something absolutely terrible to you and Erica, but there has never been even one single moment that I stopped loving you two. Just the thought of you and Erica disappearing from my life makes me sick to my stomach. I can't live without you. You can't divorce me. You can't.
You never stopped loving us? Oh, don't make me laugh. If you loved us, why did you prioritize your mistress over us all the time? Why were you constantly lying to avoid spending time with us? Even when you knew Erica was unresponsive with a deadly high fever, you still had no qualms about leaving us behind and going on a trip with your mistress. Do you expect me to believe you loved us despite doing all of that?
But I figured once she got to the hospital, everything would be taken care of.
You have violated my trust far too many times. There is no turning back the clock anymore. But you know what? Even that wasn't enough to get me to divorce you. It made me sad to think that you didn't love me anymore, but I thought you must at least care about your daughter. Yet again, however, I was sorely mistaken.
Candace, I feel so terrible for everything I've put you through, but I want you to believe that I can change. From now on, I'm going to be more dedicated to you and Erica than ever before, especially Erica. She's going to be my #1 priority. I'll show you how good of a husband and father I can be.
You've already shown me how good of a husband and father you are. You're the kind of husband who has no problems lying to his wife and seeing another woman. You're the kind of father who would abandon his own daughter to see his mistress. There is nothing more I need to see, Derek. I already know what you are. I will never forgive you for what you've done, and I will never take you back.
Please, I'll do anything you want. You name it, I'll do it. Just please forgive me. Don't throw away everything we have over one little affair.
It might be one little affair in your mind, but for me and Erica, we've been betrayed by you time after time after time. Every time you made a promise, you broke it. You have no one to blame but yourself for the situation you're in right now.
I'm sorry, Candace. I'm so sorry. I don't want to get divorced. I'm begging you, please come back home.
I thought you'd be glad to get me out of the house, though. Aren't I always being obnoxious, blowing every little thing out of proportion? Wasn't I the reason you were avoiding coming home?
I shouldn't have said that, I know. I was just angry, that's all. I didn't mean any of that.
No, Derek, I'd say that the true measure of a person's feelings is how they react when they're angry. You let your guard down and your true feelings came out. I will never go back to that house, and I will never take Erica there either. I hope you can finally sleep soundly tonight, all alone in that big, empty house. Even after everything I said to him, it still wasn't enough to get the point across to Derek that we were through. He kept dragging his feet about the divorce for quite some time. However, that all changed once his parents found out about what was going on and decided to hold his feet to the fire. It didn't take long for him to consent to a divorce after that. After matters were settled with me, his next problem was his company. Word got out that he was in an adulterous relationship with a woman at his company's client firm, and that did not go over well with the higher-ups. From what I heard, his company docked his pay and demoted him several ranks as punishment for damaging the two companies' relationship. Despite his dramatically worsened position in his workplace, however, he couldn't even resign out of shame. He still has his child support payments to me that he needs to make after all. His mistress, however, quit her job immediately and moved back in with her parents. It still shocks me how Derek thought right up until the very end that he was successfully hiding the whole thing from me. I guess it just goes to show you that stupid, clueless people shouldn't have an affair. Well, actually, no one should have an affair at all, but you get what I'm saying. It really doesn't matter much at all to me what happens to my now ex-husband from this point on. As long as he continues to make his child support payments on time every month, he's free to do with life whatever he pleases. Although I'm also aware that I'm not the only person he has an impact on. So I suppose I do hope that someday he'll come to realize the error of his ways and make himself into a person that Erica can be proud of. After Derek and I were divorced, I took my daughter Erica and moved back in with my parents. We've been there ever since. One thing has changed for me, though. I was intending to quit my part-time job and find full-time employment after the divorce. Seeing as though now I'd need to support Erica all by myself, part-time work just wasn't going to pay the bills. So I went to my boss and told him of my intentions, but guess what? He told me that the company, and just that morning, started looking for a new full-time permanent staff position. And so, starting next month, I will no longer be a part-time worker, but a fully fledged full-time permanent employee with full benefits, too. Now, the one issue is that my office is kind of far away from my parents' house, so I'll have to deal with a longer commute than I'd like. My plan, though, is to save up enough money in the time between now and the time Erica's going to start preschool to move into an apartment that's a bit closer. So the next 2 years until Erica graduates from high school look like they'll be a bit hectic around here. However, I'm extremely grateful to have the full support of both my parents and Derek's parents. My parents are gracious enough to provide us with a place to live, and they also said they'll help look after her if I ever need to work on the weekends. Meanwhile, Derek's parents feel so guilty about what their son put me through that they're sending me all sorts of gifts for Erica. Not just birthday presents and the like, they've also been sending me school supplies that she'll need come next fall. With all the people I have around me who care deeply about me and my daughter's well-being, I'm sure that things will work out somehow. Derek broke promises to my daughter left and right, but I want to do everything I can to not be like him. I want to always put Erica's needs first and raise her with all the love and care she deserves.
Hey, Ashley, I think I might have lost my health insurance papers. Can you go look for them in my room right now? My tooth kinda hurts, so I want to go to the dentist soon, so hurry up, please.
Sorry, James, I'm a bit busy right now, so I can't. I'll try to look for it later, I promise.
Hang on a minute, busy? You? What are you so busy doing exactly?
I'm feeding your mother lunch right now, so I can't leave her side at this very moment.
Oh, come on, you can at least look for it though, can't you? I mean, it's probably on my desk or in the drawer somewhere obvious. Seriously, it won't take that long, so go and look for it already, please. My tooth's hurting, all right?
Are you telling me to just leave your mother on her own like that? What if she swallows something and starts choking or something? It's not just her legs and back that have been getting weaker lately, you know. She's having trouble eating on her own now, all by herself. Of course, you'd know that if you paid any attention to her now and again.
What the hell did you just say to me, Ashley? What's with the whole busybody act, huh? You're just a housewife. You seriously expect me to believe that it's that busy taking care of one granny?
What do you mean, just a housewife? Don't you dare talk to me like that, James.
Oh, come on, that get you triggered? What's wrong with telling a little truth, Ashley? God, it must be nice to be a full-time housewife. You get to just say the most ridiculous things with no consequence, 'cause guys like me take care of you financially. 'Cause if you can't even find time to make and feed my mom her lunch.
What the hell are you on about, James? I've been working all day long, and I'm not doing anything easy, you know. I'm responsible for another person's life, your mother's life. That could never be easy, not in a million years.
Well, you sure make it sound like it's easy, Ashley. Just admit it already. You became a full-time housewife because you wanted to have an easy life, didn't ya?
Why are we even talking about this, James? For the billionth time, I had to quit my job to take care of your mother. I had a lot of work I wanted to do, but I gave it all up for her. Would it hurt you to be just a little more grateful? Just a little.
You didn't even do that much work anyway at your old job. Don't act so high and mighty. Trust me, you're better off being a full-time housewife in the long run. Well, you're not really that efficient at housework, so it's not really much difference either way, to be honest.
Listen, I'm doing my best too, James. If you've got a problem with how I keep the house, why don't you take care of it yourself then?
Why do I have to do that kind of work? That's a woman's job. Your job, Ashley. Besides, you're the one who volunteered to take care of my mom in the first place. So it gets a little tough and you call it quits? Some daughter-in-law you are.
Are you kidding me? I had to volunteer. I didn't have a choice in the matter. There wasn't any way around it since you were never going to do it, not in a million years. You were even complaining over just taking your mother to the hospital for a checkup. Besides, when I first started doing nursing care, I didn't think I'd be left with all this work by myself.
What the hell are you insinuating, huh? You looking to start a fight with me? Sure sounds like there's a lot you want to say to me, doesn't it?
Stop being so defensive, James. This isn't about us. It's about your mother. You never do anything for her. She's your own mother, for crying out loud. You should look after her a little, even if you're busy with work at the very least. It's not fair to her, not after all she did to raise you.
I don't wanna. It's just too much trouble. Honestly, it just smells and it's dirty around her. Why the hell do you think I leave it to you, Ashley?
You're the lowest of the low, James. How can you say something like that so casually? Who the hell says all that about the woman who raised you?
Come on, it's not like I'm saying it directly to her face. Besides, even if I were to, she wouldn't understand. She's already starting to go senile, you know that.
Even if that's the case, you're forcing me to do things I don't want to do, things I never signed up for. To be honest, I'm at my limit in looking after her. I can't do this anymore, not like this. I'm thinking we should put your mother in a facility or use some daycare services at least.
In a facility? Where the hell do you get such spoiled ideas from?
Look, your mother is starting to show signs of dementia, so I can't take my eyes off her, not even for a second. I don't even have time to sleep at night. You know that too, right?
It's a waste of money to pay for nursing services. You've got your hands free, so there's no need to ask someone else to help anyway.
I'm bringing this all up because I can't take it anymore on my own, James. If I keep going like this, I'll end up getting sick too, you know.
Yeah, but you haven't broken down yet, have you? I know you're just saying this because you're just getting lazy, that's all. I'll think about it when it really gets too much, all right?
And I'm bringing this up now because it'll be too late once it's happened, James. How are you not getting this? How can you be so dismissive about your own wife, about your own mother? Look, I'm telling you now that I've already reached my limit. I am tired of looking after your mother on my own. I just can't do it anymore, not by myself. I want to put her in a facility where she can get the proper care she needs.
God, will you drop it already? You still going on about that? You're so damn persistent, Ashley. Where the hell are my insurance papers, huh? I asked for them ages ago, you know?
Listen, James, it's not like I don't want to. We really can't afford it. Not right now.
You're really getting on my fucking nerves. I've told you we can't put her in a facility. Not yet. How many times do I have to tell you, Ashley?
Please, I am begging you, James. I'll even pay for it myself if I have to. I'll pay for it with the money I've been saving since I graduated from college. That's gotta be fine, right?
Yeah, no way. Not a chance in hell.
Why not? I'm not going to be using your money, right? You don't want to pay because it's expensive, right? I'm telling you I'll pay for everything, so what's the damn problem?
See, the thing is, I don't want to leave the care of my family to some stranger in some random facility.
What the? You don't even do anything to take care of her yourself, James. You always leave your mother to tend to herself when she can't even eat right. How hypocritical can you get? Do you think you can just leave all the work to someone else just because you earn more or something?
Jeez, get off my back already, Ashley. All I'm saying is, family should take care of family. That's so hard to get. Putting her in a facility is just lazy and cold. You're really gonna treat my mom like that, Ashley?
Then at least let me use a daycare service, James. It doesn't have to be every day. Maybe a few times a week for a few hours. That's all I'm asking for at this point. If you can't agree for even something like that, then you help out with Mom's care. I just need to make some time for myself. I am at my breaking point. I really am.
What the hell do you need time for anyway, Ashley?
Look, if things continue like this, I'm gonna go crazy. I just can't keep doing this day in and day out. Not anymore. Come on, even you wouldn't want that, would you, James? Imagine how annoying it'd be if I'm always in a bad mood and didn't cook dinner or keep the house in order like I used to.
That would be annoying for sure, Ashley. You're already bitching at me enough as it is, so...
Right? So please, just let me use a daycare service, James. Think of it as an investment for your sake as well, right? It'll make things even easier for everyone involved.
All right. I guess there's nothing I can do about it at this point. If it'll get you to shut the hell up and stop nagging me about it all the time.
Thank you, James. I really appreciate it. I'll apply for one immediately then, first thing tomorrow morning.
But you know what, Ashley? In the end, you're so fucking useless, aren't you? Always just relying on other people's help to get stuff done, even the simplest of things.
Look, I've been doing all I can, all on my own, while taking care of the house as well. But your mother can't even walk or sit up straight anymore. She's just getting worse and worse by the day, James. Her dementia's progressing too, and it's getting really scary. I can't do anything about it on my own, not anymore.
Oh, here we go again with the whole "look at me, I'm so busy" routine, Ashley. Just fucking cut it out already. God, you're such a drama queen sometimes.
I'm telling you, James, it's not a routine. It's the truth. It really is. How could you just dismiss all this so easily?
You really are one useless human being, aren't you, Ashley? Is that how you were back at work, too? Yeah, I bet you were, always blaming others without getting any work done yourself, weren't you? If that's the case, I gotta say you made the right decision to quit. You're just pulling everyone's leg in that case, that's all.
You don't know shit about me and how I was at work. My job was my life, you know.
Yeah, as if. I mean, you threw it away so easily. How do you even expect me to take you seriously, Ashley? Some kind of life you had.
If I said I was going to keep working, would you have helped me take care of your mom, James? No, you wouldn't have. I didn't quit because I even remotely wanted to. Not at all. I just thought my family, your family's life, was more important than just my job. That's all.
Oh, don't patronize me, Ashley. God, you're so condescending sometimes. Look here, you were the one who decided to quit your job in the first place. You made your own decision, so stop complaining like a fucking child about it.
Isn't looking after your parent a family issue, James? Why should I be the only one who has to bear that burden all by myself? After all, it's your own mother, isn't it?
Please, in every family, it's the wife who looks after the elderly. That's just how it is. Do you really think you're the only one who's unhappy about the situation? Don't be spoiled, Ashley. I'm the one paying for everything. And since you're not working, you should at least try to be of some use around here. Not that you are anyways, to be honest.
How can you say any of this to me, James? Don't you have any compassion at all for me? For your own mother?
Hey, if I didn't have any compassion, would I let you use the daycare service? No, that's what I thought. You keep complaining about how hard it is, but you should be grateful that I'm letting you do that at all.
What the hell do you think of me as, James? I'm not your slave. Stop treating me like one.
Shut up. You're not in any position to talk back to me when you're unemployed and not bringing in any money. You're living off me. Before you get cheeky with me, you should know your place, Ashley. You know what? You should go visit my old home for a bit this weekend.
Your old home? You mean the one in the countryside? Why all of a sudden, James?
You're gonna clean it up and get it ready.
What the? Why clean it now? No one's lived there since your mother moved in with us.
That house is big enough as it is. It would be a waste to just let it rot away and fall apart, you know. I've got a good idea about what to do with it.
What good idea, James?
We'll renovate the house and rent it out to someone. You know, houses in the country and country living are popular these days. Everyone wants to get away from the city and all that.
I don't think a little bit of renovation will be enough to make it rentable, though. The foundations are pretty rotten, and your mother said the termite damage was pretty bad a while back, right?
But if we rent it out, you'll get some income, right? You'll get your money back in no time at all, I'm sure of it.
Who would want to live in the middle of nowhere like that in the first place? It's dangerous there because of all the landslides that happen every time there's a storm, and we need to hire some people for the road repairs first, right? You can't charge high rent in such a remote place. It's just not profitable, James.
Whatever. If you make it stylish enough, someone will live there eventually. I'm sure of it. There are lots of people in the city who long to live in the countryside, I'm telling you. Anyway, I've already made up my mind, so...
Don't make up your mind on your own about something this big. This isn't something you can just force me to do, James.
Please, Ashley, there's no need for me to consult with you on every little thing.
But I've got some knowledge of real estate, you know. I used to study it back in college.
Listen, how many times do I need to say this to you? I don't need your advice on this. Anyway, we need to tidy up the house before we start renovating, so you should do it this weekend.
I don't have time for any of that, James. Your mother's practically bedridden now. I can't just leave her like that, not even for a few hours.
Why don't you do it during the daycare service hours then? You'll have plenty of time then.
Why do I have to be the one to do that? That's the only time I can rest and do what I want to do.
Oh, come on, you're just gonna be wasting time anyway doing nothing. Instead, I'm giving you a chance to make good use of it and be productive for once.
Actually, from my point of view, I'm using it effectively enough, thank you very much.
Yeah, as if. You're not even working a real job anymore. What the hell do you do all day but feed my mom and wipe her ass? Why don't you try being useful in situations like this for once? Be grateful I'm so damn understanding about the whole daycare thing. Who the hell do you think you are, acting all high and mighty, contradicting me at every turn? Listen here, Ashley. I get to order you around and make you my bitch because I earn the most money in this household. You should just shut up and listen to what I say like a good little wife.
Yeah, well, is that how you think, James? I really have no business listening to you because guess what? I earn more than you do now. If whoever earns more gets to call the shots, then you're my bitch now, not the other way around.
What the fuck are you talking about now? Jesus, have you really lost it completely? Shut up and just do as I say already, Ashley. You don't even work a real job anymore, period. Why else do you think I forced you to take care of my mom for me?
Since I saw this day coming a while ago, I decided to make my own money in my own time, just in case. You're the one who told me that unemployed people don't have any rights, so since you no longer need to work, you'll listen to me from now on, right?
What the? When did you start working to earn money on your own, Ashley? Even if you're earning money within whatever free time you've got, there's limits to what you can do and how much you can earn.
I'm earning money at home, remotely, doing things online.
What the hell? At home? How is that even possible?
Mainly by exchanging stocks, using the savings I had left over from before. I've also been doing a bit of cryptocurrency on the side too, just to diversify my portfolio a bit. In total, I'm already earning more than you do at your job.
Since when the hell did you know anything about stocks and investing?
When I was still working at my old company, I studied a lot about finance with the intention of one day building a fortune for us. I was planning to start investing at some point, you know. I also studied about real estate at that time, too. Just so one day we could live a little more comfortably.
But you still can't be earning more than me at this point. That's impossible, Ashley.
Here, I'll even show you my account on my phone if you don't believe me. My balance just increased to over $1 million this morning. Your income is at most 60 grand a year, yeah? I already earn much more than you do, James, and I can increase my income even more if I want to, if I had more time to dedicate to it.
Well, even still, Ashley, it'd still be more efficient if you were the housewife and I worked. I earn enough on my own as it is, so there's no reason for you to be working at all, right? What, were you planning on undermining me and keeping this from me the whole time?
What the hell are you on about, James? Let me put this straight. I'm telling you to quit your job and become a house husband. I'm the breadwinner now, so you don't have a choice but to obey me from now on.
But there's no way I can quit my job just like that, Ashley. Who's going to be taking care of Mom then if I do?
Well, of course you are, James. That's your job now. Why are you so against quitting your job all of a sudden? Even if you don't, it's not like your income's going to be more than what I make now anyways.
That's not true, Ashley. Don't you dare underestimate me and what I'm capable of.
All right, James, then I'll give you another choice then. If you don't want to be a house husband, then divorce me and we'll go our separate ways. If you don't want to divorce me, then I'll give you the privilege of being a house husband. Well, which one's it going to be, James?
I don't want to quit my job. I don't want to be some unemployed house husband dependent on you, Ashley.
All right, sounds good to me. Then we'll get divorced, simple as that. If that's what you've decided, then let's get divorced immediately. No point in dragging things out.
Wait a minute, Ashley. What about taking care of my mom? We can't just leave her alone.
How about you figure that out yourself, James? I've already given you exactly what you wanted. I heard your mother passed away recently. My condolences.
How did you do it?
Huh? Do what exactly?
How'd you manage to make that much money in such a short time? It's unbelievable.
What are you talking about, James? If you have something to say, why don't you just say it and get to the point? I have a meeting after this. I don't have time for your bullshit and games.
Are you working at a real job again, Ashley?
Thanks to getting away from you, I got a new job pretty quickly. I'm still investing in stocks on the side, but I'm keeping it moderate now. I think I prefer working in person and earning money the hard way, to be honest with you. But then again, having multiple sources of income doesn't hurt at all.
Is your income still the same as it was before, Ashley?
Well, let's see. If you add my current salary and the profit from my stocks, I think it's actually higher than before, surprisingly enough. Would you believe that, James?
You're making even more money now? Who the hell are you, Ashley?
That's awfully rude of you to say, James. What's that supposed to mean?
After we got divorced, I actually started investing too, just like you did. I even tried my hand at cryptocurrency as well, just for the fun of it.
Wait a minute. You? You started investing as well? Since when?
Well, I thought if you could do it and make money from it, then I could do it too, and maybe even better. And so I invested all of my money into it. All of my savings.
Wow, some gambler you are, James.
Ashley, I lost everything. I even went into debt trying to recover my losses, but it was all for nothing in the end. Why can't I just be like you, Ashley? What's the difference between you and me?
It's because you don't have any knowledge or experience and you just invest blindly, duh. Come on, James, of course it's not so easy a world where you can just copy what you see and get away with it. There's an insurmountable difference between you and me when it comes to investing and making money, get it?
Why, Ashley? What's the difference between you and me? Why do I have to lose to a woman like you?
You know, James, you've always felt inferior to me deep down, haven't you? It wasn't that hard to tell, even back then. That's why you started acting so arrogant and condescending as soon as I quit my job to take care of your mother. God, you really are a sad, pathetic little man, aren't you, James?
What the hell would you know about how I feel, Ashley? It's your fault for always acting so damn superior to me all the time.
I don't remember acting superior to you a single time, James. If you ever felt I was, then it's because I actually am superior to you in a lot of ways. I'm telling you, I don't feel a single ounce of pity for you and what you're going through. You have abused me emotionally and mentally all this time just to protect your pathetic pride and ego. I won't forget the way you berated me, forced me to take care of your mother, and you didn't even bother to help me at all, not even once. I'll never forgive you for the years of my life that I have wasted on you, James. Never.
My pride's already in pieces, Ashley.
That's just great to hear. You said you didn't have any money left, but did you take care of your mother properly after we split up? Surely you're not that heartless as to neglect your own mother in her final days.
I ended up putting my mom in a facility in the end.
Whoa, who's the person that said they hated leaving family to other strangers? Wasn't that you, James?
I just couldn't do it. It was impossible to look after her all on my own. There was no other way. I couldn't have looked after her by myself either, not with her condition the way it was.
Well, I guess so. You are useless after all, James, and I bet your mother would have been happier in the facility anyway.
Thanks to you and your stupid ideas, I'm broke now.
Thanks to me? You've got some fucking nerve blaming me for this, James. You're broke because you stupidly lost all of your investments. You should have used that money to pay for the nursing home instead of investing it all in some idiotic cryptocurrency scheme.
I'm still using most of my monthly salary to pay off my debts now. I can't even afford to eat properly anymore. Please, just help me out, Ashley. I'm begging you.
How is it in any way, shape, or form my obligation to help you out financially now, James?
I can't live like this anymore, Ashley. I'm not used to living like this. I can't take this anymore.
Why don't you just declare bankruptcy and then start over?
I couldn't do that. What would everyone say if I did?
Here I thought that you didn't have any pride left in you at this point, no?
I can't declare bankruptcy. I just can't. That would be my last resort.
Oh, please, James. The time to use your last resort is now. You've always been terrible at reading a situation and knowing when to cut your losses. God, you're so fucking stubborn sometimes. Besides, you're not in any position to ask anything of me anymore, James. Now that you know your damn place, do everyone a solid and stay there, you loser. After that, my ex-husband sold our house and his parents' house to pay off his debts. But apparently, it seems as though that wasn't nearly enough to pay off all the debt in full, because in the end, he chose to declare bankruptcy anyways. I wonder how much he had to pay back in the end. Following that, I heard he became depressed and ended up quitting his job. I also heard a rumor that he had joined a religious group, but I don't give a shit enough to find out if it's true or not. I think there were a lot of things that man had to sort out before turning to God for help, but it's none of my business anymore. As for me, I've returned to the workforce, and although there are some difficulties, I'm beginning to enjoy myself every day at my new job. I've realized that my work is what gives me a solid sense of purpose in life, and it feels good to be back in the game again. While I'm still making a profit from my investments, I'm keeping it moderate now and not taking any unnecessary risks. Right now, my goal for the future is to start my own company one day, and while I've been through a lot with James, my desire to get married again still hasn't gone away completely. Now I'm looking for a kind-hearted man who'd be down to support me as a house husband, though.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel.
Hey, did you check the mail today?
No, I haven't yet. Was there something important? Are you expecting something?
Well, the apartment lease is up for renewal this year. We should be getting the notice soon. We're renewing again, right?
Yeah, go ahead with the renewal.
Did you even think about it? You answered really fast.
What's there to think about? The place works fine.
I asked before, but are you sure you don't want to move closer to your new office? The commute got longer after you switched jobs.
I really like our current place. The commute isn't that bad.
45 minutes each way isn't bad?
I already got used to it, and I use the time to catch up on podcasts anyway.
I thought you would want to move somewhere new. I didn't know you liked this apartment.
I think it's fine, but do you want to move?
I've been thinking maybe it's time. I mean, I've been here since before we were married. I am okay with looking for a new place.
Right, you were already living here when I moved in after we got married.
Sometimes it still feels like my place instead of our place. You know what I mean? So I want a place for us to call home.
I don't feel like that, though. It's been 3 years since I moved in. It's definitely our place now.
Don't get me wrong, I like this place too. The amenities and location are great.
Exactly. Plus, we'd probably pay more rent for a similar place somewhere else. Moving costs would be a waste too.
I've been looking at some listings though. There are some nice places in our budget that is closer to your work.
You've been looking? Why?
I knew the lease is up soon, so I was just curious what is out there, you know? Is that wrong?
No, but why waste time looking if we're staying? I don't think we need to move. I'm comfortable here.
But are we going to rent forever? I think we should consider buying a house soon.
A house, huh? It's tempting, but choosing between renting and buying is complicated. There's a lot to think about.
We could at least look into it. My coworker just bought her first house and made me think about it.
I'm not sure which would be cheaper, but owning definitely gives you more security.
I heard it gets harder to rent as you get older.
I've heard that too, but I'm not ready for such a big purchase right now. My salary went down after switching jobs, and buying a house is such a big investment. Let's wait until I get a promotion and my pay increases before we think about buying.
I understand that. When do you think that might be?
Hard to say. I'm still new at this company.
Okay, we're still young. No need to rush.
Exactly. Let's take our time. Big purchases need careful consideration. If we mess up, we'll regret it forever. I don't want something like this causing fights between us.
You always say that when we talk about big commitments.
Say what?
Let's take our time. Sometimes I wonder if we're on the same page about our future. Like, we never talk about it again, or you just keep saying the same thing again.
Of course we're on the same page. I just like to be careful and plan all the steps we take for the future.
All right. I'll handle the renewal paperwork then. It's every 2 years, so maybe we can reconsider buying a house in 2 years.
Yeah, that might be possible. I wonder if we'll renew again next time. Wonder where we'll be in 2 years.
Where do you think we'll be?
Probably not much different, though maybe we might have a kid by then. That would definitely make the place too small.
Think we'll have one by then? I think that would be amazing. I would love for us to have a baby in near future.
Yeah, maybe we will. Who knows? I don't mind either way, though. I'm happy with you, and I'm fine without kids anyway. As long as I have you, I don't need anything else.
Aw, that is so sweet. You're not just saying that.
Not at all. Besides, I'm not sure I'd make a good father anyway.
Aw, don't say that. You would make a great father. You are an amazing husband, and I know you will make a great dad for our future kid.
You know how indecisive I am. Raising kids means making important choices constantly, choices that affect their whole life. I don't think I could handle that.
That can't be the reason you don't make a good father.
Well, kids are hard work and a forever commitment, so I don't know. I'm happy where we are right now. Why? Do you want one?
I won't argue about the indecisive part, but I'm not desperate for kids either. Being with you is enough for me. I think we are having a wonderful time together.
See, we're so good together. I'm just happy with you. I don't need anything else.
We will see how we are in 2 years.
Yup, we'll be happy either way.
All right, let me go sign the lease.
Thanks. You're the best at handling these things.
Someone has to be decisive in this relationship.
Was that a dig at me?
Just stating facts, lol. Did you see the company email about the holiday party?
What email?
The one they sent to all employees' spouses about the December gathering.
Oh, no, I didn't, but they probably sent it to my old work email. I'll check later. And I forgot to tell you, I have to go on a business trip next month. This is gonna be a long one.
Really? You said there wasn't much travel with your new job.
They're expanding the business, so there might be more travel now, but long trips like this one will be rare. I just have to deal with it this time.
Oh, that was a quick plan of change for the company. When did you find out?
Just got the email today. They need someone to handle the expansion, and they chose me. It's a good thing for my career.
How long is long exactly?
At least a month, I was told. They didn't give me exact dates.
Wow, that's way longer than I expected. At least a month?
Yeah, but I got lucky. Some people in my department have even longer trips, apparently.
Okay. Who else is going?
Just me from my team. Others are from different departments. We're all gathering to work on this project together.
I see, but this is just a one-time thing, right? Future trips will be shorter?
Right, just this once. For future trips, it should just be day trips or 2 or 3 days. I don't know the planning, but that is what I was told.
Okay. When exactly do you leave?
2 weeks from now.
So you won't be home for our anniversary? This is the first time we won't get to celebrate together.
Oh, right, I completely forgot about our anniversary. That's too bad. I'm sorry.
How could you forget our anniversary?
I know I am sorry. Work's been crazy and I had lots on my mind. I don't know how I forgot.
Fine, but can we at least celebrate early?
I'll be busy preparing for the trip, so I don't know if I'll be able to come home early every day.
Ugh, fine. We can celebrate when you get back.
Thank you for understanding. But we've been married 3 years now. Do we really need to celebrate anniversaries anymore? Is it necessary?
Wow, last week you were bragging about our marriage, and now you don't even care about our anniversary? Yes, it is necessary. I'll let it slide this time because it's work, but let's go out to dinner when you're back, okay? We must celebrate. It only happens one day in a year.
Okay.
That's it? Just okay?
What do you want me to say? I agreed, didn't I? We'll go have dinner together when I get back.
It must be tough, though. Good luck. A whole month away from home won't be easy.
Yeah, it's gonna be rough living in a hotel, but to be honest, it'll be refreshing to work somewhere different, and it's my first time going to Atlanta.
Oh, it's in Atlanta? That's too far for me to visit then.
Yeah, I know, but I'll be busy working anyway. Don't plan on coming to visit. I won't be able to spend time with you while I'm there anyway.
That was harsh. I wasn't planning to, just making conversation.
Sorry, I didn't mean it like that. Just stressed about the workload.
But you'll have days off, right?
Barely. When I'm not working, I'll need to prep for the next day. Won't have time to meet up.
Even on weekends?
7-day work week. It's intense.
That can't be legal. What about work-life balance?
It's just temporary. Special project.
Sounds really busy. Hang in there.
Thanks for understanding.
I have to say, I feel like you are being weird about this trip.
I am not. I just want to be professional. I can handle everything myself. Don't worry about my workload or anything.
Since when are you this independent?
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing, just unusual for you. You usually ask me to prepare for any traveling.
Can we drop it? I need to focus on prep work. I need to get back.
Fine, let me know if you need anything. Did you make it okay? Let me know when you landed or whenever you get some time.
Yeah, I made it. I almost missed the flight, though.
Oh, that is good. I was worried if you made it on time or not. Good thing you did not miss your flight. Did you already eat? Make sure you eat something and do not skip your meals while there.
Yeah, I did. I grabbed a coffee and some snacks. I'm good.
That is good.
The alarm wasn't set somehow. I can't believe I woke up late. Why didn't you wake me up before you left?
Because I had to leave early. I had lunch plans with friends.
You know, to be honest, I honestly don't know why you would make a plan with someone when I'm leaving for a work trip. I thought you'd want to send your husband off to work.
Are you serious right now?
Yes, you could have canceled to send me off.
I made those plans before I knew about your trip. It was the only day that worked for everyone.
You could have at least woken me up properly.
I did wake you up. You went back to sleep. I did not have time to sit there and wait to wake you. I wanted a proper goodbye too, you know, but it is what it is.
You should have tried harder to wake me up. Good thing I made it.
I am not your mother. Set your own alarm. You are an adult. I should not have to wake you up every morning.
Whatever, I made it. That's what matters.
Did you check into the hotel?
Not yet. I'm in a meeting right now.
Oh, starting work right away today? That was fast. You have not really settled down yet.
Yeah, but it's just meetings today. They just finished, actually. Heading back to the hotel. Get to turn in early.
That is good. Get some rest.
What are you up to?
Meeting the girls for dinner.
Again? You just had lunch with them.
Different friends. What is your problem?
Do not stay out too late while I'm gone. Don't use this as an excuse to go wild.
Excuse me? What are you saying? I do not go wild. I am already home. We split up right after dinner.
Oh, you're home already?
By the way, your work laptop is still here in the apartment. Don't you need it? Isn't that the one you use for work?
Oh, yeah, I forgot it. I left in such a hurry.
You forgot your work laptop for a business trip?
It happened, okay?
Won't that be a problem? How will you work?
All the important files are in the cloud. I'll buy a new one here.
What? You're going to buy a new one? Isn't that wasteful?
Can't work without a laptop.
I could ship it to you.
Nah, don't bother.
Why not? Next day shipping isn't that expensive.
I said don't bother.
But buying a new one seems like such a waste. Those are not cheap.
I was thinking about replacing it anyway. It's not a waste.
Really? Didn't you just buy that one like 2 years ago?
Yeah, but it's been acting up. The repair costs would be more than a new one, apparently, so I'm just gonna buy one.
When did you get it checked? You never mentioned any problems.
Last week, during lunch.
I see.
I'll text you tomorrow. I need to prep for work tomorrow. Talk later.
Okay, talk to you later. Hey, quick question about your laptop.
What about it?
Should I take it to get fixed while you're gone?
No, don't do that.
Why not?
I'll handle it when I get back.
You're being weird about this laptop.
I'm not. Drop it. It's a work laptop, so don't touch it. It has high secret documents in it.
Fine. How's Atlanta anyway? Do you like it there?
It's been good, but very busy.
Any pictures to share? I want to see where you're staying and work environment.
You know I'm too busy for sightseeing. I'm here to work. I don't have time to walk around taking photos.
Even just your hotel room?
Why do you need pictures?
Just curious. Never mind. Had an interesting day today.
Oh?
Ran into Mike from your office.
What did he say?
Nothing much. Just said hi.
Why are you telling me this?
Thought you'd want to know about running into your coworker.
Where was this?
Near your office. Had to return something at the mall nearby.
You never go to that mall.
First time for everything.
Right.
Did you get the new laptop?
Yeah.
How much did it cost?
Oh, don't worry about it.
It's our joint account. I'm going to see it anyway.
I used my personal card.
Since when do you have a personal card?
I'll text you tomorrow. I need to prep for work. Talk later.
Convenient timing. Haven't heard from you in a few days. How have you been? How is everything?
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I've been swamped.
Oh, so too busy to text your wife?
You know how work trips are. It's just full of projects and work.
No, I don't. You've never been on one before, so I don't know what to expect.
What do you want from me? I can't do anything from here. I'm busy with work. We can just spend some time together once I'm back.
Sorry, I didn't mean to offend you.
I'm back from the business trip.
Welcome back. Must be tired.
Exhausted. I could use a beer. Hey, the key isn't working. Is it broken?
Oh, of course it's not working. I changed the locks when I moved out.
Moved out? Why?
Shouldn't you know why? You're really going to play dumb right now?
What happened? Did I do something to make you angry in the last month? What did I do wrong?
What did you do wrong? Let's see. Lying, cheating, having a secret family.
Sarah, please let me in so we can talk.
Why don't you take a moment and really think about it? You know exactly what you did.
I really don't. I was just working. Were you that upset about me being away?
Working? Is that what you call it? I wish you had been away. Would have been better than what you were really doing.
What are you talking about?
How long has this been going on?
What are you talking about?
The affair. The baby. How long has this been going on? The business trip was a lie, wasn't it? You were actually living with that woman.
That's ridiculous! I don't know what you're talking about!
Really? Because I saw you going to work like normal this whole month.
What? How?
Remember when I said I ran into Mike?
Yes!
He looked confused when I mentioned your business trip, so I knew something wasn't right.
Sarah!
I happened to have an errand near your office one day, and that's when I saw you.
Wait!
So I followed you to an apartment where I saw you with a woman and a baby. You kissed them both, like a real family.
Wait, let me explain. It's not what it looks like.
No explanations, just facts. Is that baby yours?
Like I said, it's not what it looks like. It's complicated.
Please don't waste our time on your lies. We both know the facts at this point. Is that baby yours? Do you have a child with someone else now?
Okay. Yes.
Okay. See? How hard was that? So you were having an affair, right? You had a whole different life behind my back.
I'm sorry. It wasn't supposed to happen like this.
How was it supposed to happen then?
I never expected her to get pregnant. She said she needed help after giving birth, said she wanted me there. I couldn't say no when she asked, so I made up the business trip. I thought I'd help her out and figure out when to end it with her.
I should have known better. There were so many red flags. You wouldn't let me send your laptop. You kept stopping me from visiting. I should have known sooner.
I panicked and didn't know how to handle it. I'm sorry.
So you were staying with her for a month. What the hell?
I couldn't think straight. I thought as long as I could come up with a good way to end it with her, I didn't have to hurt anyone.
Were you thinking straight when you got her pregnant?
That was a mistake.
A mistake? That's what you call your child?
No, I didn't mean... It was an accident. She wanted to keep the baby when she found out.
What a great love story. So, how old is the baby?
2 months.
So you've been lying to me for almost a year, huh?
I wanted to tell you, I really did. I wanted to come clean, but I just chickened out.
When were you planning to tell me the truth? After the next fake business trip? After your child is 18?
I'm sorry for lying, but I couldn't abandon her when she was struggling after giving birth. I felt terrible.
Such a hero, taking care of your mistress while lying to your wife.
Please, let's talk in person. Let me come see you.
No, we have nothing to talk about in person. All communication can be via texts and emails between us at this point. Were you planning to keep lying to me forever?
No, I was just going to help with the postpartum period and then end things. I was going to tell you the truth eventually.
When exactly? After the next baby?
There won't be another baby.
I don't believe that. Remember what you said? About how business trips would become more frequent? You were planning to keep visiting her regularly, weren't you? Living a double life.
It wasn't like that.
Then what was it like?
I was going to end it eventually.
When? You were going to keep this double life going until I caught you, weren't you?
That's not true.
The reason you didn't want to buy a house was because you weren't serious about our future, right? Or maybe you felt bad about buying a house when your mistress lives in a small apartment.
No, it wasn't about her.
Everything makes sense now. Why you didn't want to commit to anything.
Wait, calm down. I never thought about leaving you. Not buying a house was just about money, nothing else.
You just couldn't choose between her and me, could you? I knew you were indecisive, but I never thought it would go this far. I'm disgusted.
You're not being fair.
Fair? You want to talk about fair?
Listen, let's meet and talk about this. Where are you? I'll come right now.
I'm not telling you where I am.
Please, Sarah, we can work this out.
Like you worked things out with her? She must be really understating second wife.
What about our stuff? My things?
I already moved everything out. I shipped your things to your mistress's address. They should arrive tomorrow morning.
Why did you send them there?
Where else would you go? You can't come home anymore.
Changing the locks and taking the house is too much. This isn't fair.
You lost the right to talk about fairness. I had to change the locks when moving out, and a good thing I found out before renewing the lease. Would have been a waste of money.
This is too sudden. I absolutely don't want a divorce.
Sudden? You've had months to come clean.
We can fix this. Please, it's not too late. I don't want to be away from you. Please, reconsider.
Why not? Go be with your mistress. You have a baby together now. It's not like I could give you children anyway.
Don't say that. This has nothing to do with children. I told you before, kids aren't important to me. I never desperately wanted children.
Then tell me straight, who do you love more, her or me?
You, Sarah. Of course it's you. You're my wife. I told you I don't need anything else as long as I have you.
I see. Well, that is not a nice thing to hear for your mistress. She is crying right now.
What?
I'm actually at her place right now.
Right now? Wait, you're with her?
Yes, and she read your text and how desperate you are.
She's seeing these messages.
Every single one.
Oh my gosh.
Oh well, I'm about to leave, so don't bother expecting to see me. I won't forgive you, and I'm definitely getting a divorce. If you don't want to lose everything, you better beg your mistress to take you back. Though she's starting to despise you too.
Sarah, please don't leave me, please.
Why are you begging me? Go beg your mistress. I told you, I'm done with you, and I want a divorce. There is nothing left.
She kicked me out. When I went back, she wouldn't let me in.
Ah, karma works fast.
I have nowhere to go now.
It's not my business, but what happens with your child?
She said she's gonna raise the baby alone, said she's moving back to her hometown. Looks like she's made up her mind, too. Can't we all sit down and talk about this?
All? There is no all anymore.
Why are you both making decisions without talking to me? I know I did horrible things to both of you, but still.
You made all your decisions without talking to us. How does it feel? I've been hurt way worse than you. Whatever happens to your mistress is her own fault. She got involved with a married man. She should have known better.
Actually, I lied to her too. I told her I was divorced, showed her fake divorce papers.
What? She didn't even know about the double life. You tricked her into thinking she is having a baby with a single man?
No, she didn't know. That's probably why she's so angry.
You made fake divorce papers? How long have you been planning this?
I didn't want to hurt anyone. I didn't know what to say, so I came up with the lies. I know I messed up.
No wonder she's mad. You're the enemy of all women. And while I don't care about your mistress, you better pay child support. Your kid deserves that much at least. Do the right thing.
Of course I will, but what about us?
There is no us.
Are you really going through with a divorce? Now that she won't let me stay with her, I don't have a place to go.
I wanted you to get a taste of your own medicine. Technically, I had until next week to move out, but I rushed it just to lock you out.
Where am I supposed to go?
Not my problem. Go get a hotel or stay at a motel. I don't care.
I understand you're angry, but isn't this going too far?
Going too far? Is it? Is it worse than having a secret family and having a baby with the other woman? You don't have a home to return to anymore. Good thing we were just renting. If we'd bought a house, the paperwork would have been a nightmare. So, thank you for not letting me buy a house with you. I do thank you for that.
I know it wasn't the right thing to do, but I just couldn't end it with her. I wasn't thinking clearly. I'm sorry I ruined our marriage. Now that we're separated, can we at least talk about dividing our things?
Already done. I left your clothes and personal items. Everything else stays with me.
That's not fair!
You lost the right to talk about fairness when you started your double life. You betrayed me and ruined my life. I am not trying to make it fair for you.
I'll make this right somehow.
Don't contact me again. All further communication goes through my lawyer.
Sarah, please!
Goodbye, Eric. Good luck. The mistress left Eric and returned to her hometown, where she decided to raise the child without revealing who the father was. Eric continues to pay a small amount in child support each month. Sarah also demanded compensation for the affair, and with moving expenses on top of that, Eric's finances were stretched thin. With his low income and no savings, he now struggles with debt. Sarah moved to a different area and never disclosed her new address to Eric. She hasn't seen or spoken to him since then and has never regretted her decisive action. In fact, she's proud of herself for taking immediate action when she discovered his